they do then. Unshackled from hope. That is who they are. Because only in the end are we free.
Hey, welcome back everybody to more Destiny 2 with Rampancy.net. I'm Narcogen.
And I'm Blackstar. And we're by ourselves. Yes, so far, hopefully Jill will be able to make it, maybe not. And Funk have a previous engagement. And Leah hates
Funk's
Destiny.
also a maybe.
So,
Maybe he'll be able to come in today, maybe not. We'll see.
maybe, fingers crossed. We certainly hope he's well and things are going good with him. As far as us, we're going to try to plow through this campaign because, boy, have we been dragging. And, well, you know, we don't want to hang out any longer than we have to. So, yeah. So as far as our next up event, we're going to go long if we have to, but we're going to finish this up today. So let's see if we can pull a Funk and speed run this puppy.
That's the plan. That's the plan. The plan is to finish it. Oh, and I have an artifact unlock.
What you plan and what takes place haven't exactly been similar. Yeah, this is the artifact for this particular thing. I have no idea how it synergizes with anything, but it is remarkably pretty and has a regal Queen Dream City feel to it. Like, do I have any points I gotta put in this thing? I think I do. Yeah, I got a point I gotta put. I don't know what to buy. I got Shatter Orb, Solar Surge, Volatile. Pick up Orb Power, grants your Void Weapons. Yeah, I'll take that, please. I love Volatile rounds.
That's literally the same one I just did. Not the Volatile rounds, but the one that boosts the Void. The other one, the one that boosts the Void Weapons Surge.
Yes.
And I did the one for Strand, but
Hardlight
it's like,
has everything.
There's stuff like for Strand weapons, but I only have like a couple of them. I have like a Strand Sniper, and that's all I got.
I hear grenade launchers are getting good, supposedly. I don't know what's good with grenade. Oh, wow. Incandescent rounds. Scorch things.
And I also was kind of struggling a little bit with what you did last week, which was doing the legendary version of the campaign on my Warlock.
How did that go?
It was like it did feel a little tedious, especially like the fight against the two tormentors in the tiny room.
Yeah, I told you.
Running around in circles around this central pillar, and the way I got through it was this was damage over time from Osteostriga.
Yes, yeah, seriously, a lot of people have been using that this particular campaign.
Yeah, because Wither Horde wasn't like body shots with Wither Horde don't hit the vulnerable parts, but you can target the vulnerable parts with Osteostriga. So that's what I was doing. So anyway. Okay, so where are we here now? We are in the main quest on step 15 out of 21 to do the headlong mission, and the side thing, which we really hadn't done much with at all, which I think is like finding Amanda Holloway. We're on step
for some reason
4 out of 5. So we'll do that if we can. But we're going to prioritize, I think, the main plot. That's just patrols. I'm on 8% on doing New Muna patrols.
I am so not worried about those.
And a key. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, let's go and let's do this main mission. Yep, headlong. Right there.
Deck in chat's like, hey, as I predicted, food has arrived as stream started. Don't you just love that when things just synergize?
And also, I think we may take our first break a little bit early to pop in and see. There should be something going on in the tower.
we're gonna plow through.
We'll talk about that later.
Find a bucket.
Here we go. Now we're gonna do this at the classic, right? We're going to plow through.
Yes.
We're not going legendary
Right.
for this.
No,
Okay.
don't
There
care
we go.
about legendary. I've
Okay.
already done that on one other character, so here we're not showing off skill. Here we are doing a Funkmon speed run.
Oh, I've almost done that. I'm catching up. Funk was out last week. He had way more deaths than anybody else that first weekend, but I've almost caught up with him now. Given that I played
Wow.
last weekend and he didn't.
Damn. Yeah, see, I'm still the lowest, so yay.
Although, admit, I almost as many as mine were just like his were intentional, where I was dying jumping off things.
Property damage?
With 80% of defenses now operational. I'm full of fury, she's got an army, and you got magic green strings. Let's crush this callous guy.
We aren't ready for Callus. We don't even understand this erratic power at a foundational level.
Wait, now you're for caution?
It's time we figure it out. Keitel, we'll need your troops. Nimbus, charge up as many of the remaining turrets as you can, while Osiris helps me to untangle this strand.
When we think about controlling something powerful, it's easy to assume it takes strength.
Yeah, what we really need
Oh,
is
it just
montage.
disappeared.
No, you just vaporized yourself.
Determination.
Need a montage.
A force of will.
See? You guys just pull.
what
Yeah,
I've
it shakes his
learned.
head.
Is that we cannot control every facet of nature. Instead of tightening our grip, we must open our palms, accepting the ebb and the flow.
Oh, is that supposed to be happening?
I-
Go.
Totally
Is that a
graphical
glitch?
errors. Yes, it was there in the original. It hasn't
Oh.
changed. They haven't updated and fixed it.
It's because I'm wearing a cape, isn't it?
No, it's happening on me as a Titan. I don't have a cape.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Through loss.
I wanted to see if you have it too. See, it's on mine. If you can see my
Yeah,
camera.
I would have thought this was pre-rendered, but I guess not.
The
No.
impossible.
This is all in engine. You always loved Bungie for doing that, where they
True, I do.
drink their own Kool-Aid. Oh, and guess who's in Twitch? We got Free Wells in.
Hey, Meg, how you doing? Pop a few capsules of vitamin B2, Meg says. That'll take care of those green goo strings.
I
Ew,
said
Meg.
B12.
Man.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's Meg's sense of humor, as always. Love to see you.
Not what I was thinking about at all.
He says
okay.
pre-rendered heresy.
Heresy. Okay, agree.
Absolutely.
Hard agree.
We stand at a precipice, both in our conflict with Callus and in our training with Strand.
But something is still missing.
And we will find it together. Perhaps inspiration will strike where we least expect it. Follow wherever Strand leads you. Let's experiment.
Like I says, you
Yeah,
can't
we're in
pre-render the
college.
custom character. Yeah, that is the point. I guess they couldn't do it because
Yes.
they were putting your Guardian in the cutscene, not,
Well,
you know,
they wouldn't
Master
want
Chief
to.
with
I
the
mean-
standard armor set.
Yeah, this
cetera,
game
et
is
cetera.
already hundreds of gigs. How much bigger do you want it with all kinds of pre-rendered files?
Well, no, I mean, if think about it, if the game could render that cutscene, you know, like when you launch it, and then tell you, okay, in 10 minutes the game will be ready to play because I'm rendering a cutscene with your custom character in it. But I'm guessing it doesn't do that.
No, I have a feeling that glitch they just had to like, we'll fix it in a patch later. We got a ship.
Shadow Legion ahead.
Or maybe it's a driver conflict. Maybe it
Okay.
wasn't happening, you know,
So-
to prepare as
on
well.
this
older
is one of
driver
those
versions.
Battle will
Neomunit
be ours
turrets?
soon, but now
Looks like a
is not the
tank.
time.
Yes,
We have never
that is a
struggled
tank.
harder against a greater evil, and yet we know now what Nimbus taught us. All products of the mind are conjoined in the darkness. Our obstacles and our goals are all contained within. In fact, they are the same. The same as us, the same as our enemies. What if, in trying to master this power, in trying to take control of this conflict, we've been swimming against the river's current?
I think I can go get that action figure I was talking about before.
How do you flow with the river?
Because that's the priority.
Well, kind of. Oh no, wrong room.
Where are you exactly? Hold on. Still dealing with these other guys over here. Oh, hello.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, there's a collectible in this zone here, and before we started, I had just found my way back to that room, and I was like, oh, okay, fine,
Well,
now I know where it is. As soon as we start, we'll go and grab that.
So much for speed runs. We're already finding collectibles.
Yeah, all right. You're right. Forget it. We'll get it later. Get it later.
Don't worry, we'll buy you another one. Imagine if we had to walk this.
There's Jail. Jail says he's in New York City helping a friend move. Hope the stream is going well. Rest in peace, Lance. Yeah, okay. I wasn't going to talk about that until a little bit later. but
Yeah,
yes,
we didn't want to get depressed.
There, more strand.
Yes, and Vex nearby. A fine time to put our sleep.
Yes, use the super you don't want to instead of the one you do.
I don't not want to use the strand supers. I also don't want to not kill things with damage over time.
Well, I don't want to not kill things with my favorite guns, neither.
So being weird here. What's going on?
Oh, okay. This is a new mechanic. I don't think it's a little too subtle, but
Is there a
Oh,
yeah.
we have
See
to
the
kill...
door?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to kill two, a glowy on the left, a glowy on the right, and a normal in the middle. So you need to kill two of the glowing ones first.
Okay, so if you
and
kill
then,
the wrong one,
Yeah.
they respawn.
correct. Well, in the wrong one in the wrong order. Apparently it goes left to right.
Brute
Yeah,
force
it took a
yields
minute to
little
figure that.
progress, while careful execution paves a path towards a greater power.
Rohan would have said, headlong and empty-handed.
Perhaps our towering friend understood more about this power than even he knew. Think on it. When did you start seeing true success with Strand?
During the
When we
montage a
helped
minute
Neil
ago?
Mooney by rebooting the power station.
Really?
What did that have to do with Strand?
Why
Our
is the...
perspective changed, as did our approach to fighting our battles. We took a step back, saw the broader whole, and moved in keeping with it.
So what? We flow with the river by planning better?
By seeing our obstacles
Just
as
came
part
out of
of
this
the bigger
room.
picture, and
Yep.
using the bigger picture to overcome them.
With a bigger picture frame, Osiris.
Okay,
left
so glowy on the
glowy.
left, two norms.
Oh, but then they move. They're not on the left anymore.
No, it's not where you hit them. It's with what you hit.
Oh,
You have to
okay,
hit
so
two
regular guy,
one
regular
glowy,
guy.
and two regulars.
Okay.
And if you kill them in the wrong order, then you don't get it, and it resets, and they respawn.
Excellent! That was
Excellent.
excellent.
We're really onto something here, huh? What changed?
To properly observe phenomena of the light, one needs the right instruments.
And for darkness?
One needs the right
I was going to say the
perspective.
right drums.
I think we've found it. Seek out more Strand and see what this new perspective offers.
Oh, my new perspective is falling. Yeah, we got to go over here and
Yep, no, and then
do more Strand.
are we in a suppression zone, or is it just that my cooldown?
No, it
for
ran it- no,
that
it
is
ran
just
out.
ridiculously low. All right, fine.
Yeah, it's like Coke. It's a fleeting high.
People says, why isn't the entire Destiny community playing D1 and the Flare map? Zavala voice 24/7, whether we want it or not. Yeah, I agree.
Hey,
we were
got
just
my
talking
vote.
about playing D1 again a minute
We
ago.
we totally were. Oh my god, that's hysterical.
Okay. Grapple tangle to tangle grapple. Grapple, grapple,
Yep.
grapple. Okay, what are we supposed to do with the balls here? We're supposed to
You
smash
gotta check
something?
them. Yeah, you gotta.
So, just to kill things, or I thought maybe there was an objective.
No, there is. I just don't know if it's here.
Oh, okay. Big boy.
Even after all that, it seems the Guardian's energy is still stable. Is it possible the perspective shift was all we were missing?
Do not underestimate this moment. This is the product of humbling training, many failures, and your determination. But you've not mastered this power until you can bring these lessons to bear under duress.
Yeah, not to mention the several
I know where
self-disintegrations.
this is going.
I have a challenge for you. This net contains many pockets used for testing new subroutines. There is one very near you. Perfect to discover what you can really do with this power.
I was surprised there wasn't any strand there, because that's the location where they gave us the strand. Here, do
Yep.
the zigzag. Grapple.
I love that we can now shoot the doors.
Who fixed that door?
Uh-huh.
Who fixed the bash doors from the last time?
It's a self-repairing city.
Okay, don't grapple the self-destructing Vex. I guess that's not a good idea.
Oh, that'd be bad.
Another
That'd be totally worth it.
puzzle thing here. Glow, glow, normal, normal, glow. Okay, so glow. Glow. Nope. See, this is
you
harder
get
to
another
do
one?
with more than one person, people, I guess.
I didn't shoot anything. So
Glow. Oh, okay.
yeah, that's one.
Glow. Nope. What?
You know what I did to finish this the first time I did it?
Okay, that's a glowing one. I hit it. It died. Fine.
Okay, one of
Glowing
them went
one,
out.
hit
So
it, die. Okay,
okay,
normal
now
one.
two normals, two non-glowing.
Normal. It's not registering those kills.
No, oh, they got to be red. They can't be. Yeah,
They
red
were red.
ones, not orange. That's a red one. Oh, maybe they have to be orange ones.
Yeah, it's not registering that kill. So it has to be a non.
Okay.
Yeah,
yep.
okay. It has to be a
an
non-glowing orange, not a red. And if a red dies in
popped
the
my-
explosion, I think
Yeah,
if a red
the
dies in the
way-
explosion, it's just screwing you.
Yeah, it screws. Well, what I did to get through this actually was I just kept doing my super over and over again until I started killing everyone, and they all died in the right order apparently.
Two glowing.
Two yellows.
One yellow. Nope.
I'm not shooting anything, so it's not me.
How are you not shooting anything? I'm seeing shots going over my shoulder.
If you want me to leave the room, I will leave the room.
Unless the explosions are killing
This
them.
is
All right.
the
one glowing.
explosions
Now,
probably are because I'm not pulling the trigger because I knew you were going to blame me the moment this didn't work.
I think I need to use a different weapon. I think Osteo
Maybe.
is screwing me here. Let me
It
just-
could be. Use a hand cannon or something. I love that this apparent, I don't know, four-wheeled device for wheeling things around and everything. It looks like the RC-10. Remember the RC-10?
One glowing. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. You come back over here and take a look at this thing. This.
I will as soon as we
Platform
do
mover,
this
looks like one.
stupid thing.
Oh, I'm gonna let you do that thing. I already did mine.
Okay.
And the internet can verify I'm totally in another room doing other things, just
Yep,
doing what I
yep.
do best. Eating popcorn. Question Deca says, yeah, the Vex because they didn't absorb it yet. Yeah, pretty sure you didn't. You did sabotage Narc at least once, Blackstar. No, I did not.
Okay, so one more
At
glowing
all?
guy and we're done. Okay, done. Oh, it's on your camera that whole time.
Yes, I know. That's to prove that I wasn't here. No, I did shoot that one red guy because I thought that was the red guy that we needed to shoot. And it wasn't the red guy, it was the orange guy. But that was an honest mistake, not an intentional sabotage.
Is another puzzle going on here?
No, we gotta go down the hole. You see the hole? Bye-bye.
No, kind of didn't see the hole actually. Did not register me. It was just a dark area in the mood.
Yep, dramatic black. Well, the funny thing is it pulls you in when you get too close.
Yeah. Does Osteo's damage over time spread to a nearby enemy if you blow up an enemy with that?
I just think the explosions were damaging them just
This
enough.
is it, Guardian. Remember,
Flow the river.
well, what do you
Yeah,
wait for?
F the river.
Back to Osteo. We don't. If there aren't any more puzzles.
Yeah, I hate the fact that you can't actually melee these balls the way that we have every other, ball that you have in your hand in this game. I find it weird that they chose that was one that was not worthy of being a melee weapon. I thought that was odd and inconsistent.
All right.
Good, good. This flexibility is unmatched. Now, show your fighting prowess.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Still love the Tron levels.
No, no, no. Dart.
You fell down, didn't you?
Yep, I did.
See, another reason aesthetically that actually kind of ties into the whole lore so far. I mean, if this was a virtual place, if Neomuna was actually like someplace online as opposed to being real, like we talked about it last week, I think that would be cooler because that would tie into the whole Vex virtual stuff. Now
Oh,
get
great,
ready
one
for
of these
this, boys. This room you are going to hate.
I hate it already.
I knew you would. It might be easier with two, but let me tell you, doing this on Legendary by yourself was no picnic.
No, this looks terrible already. I assume it's just kill enough things before they let us out? Or is there a
Not
mechanic?
exactly.
No?
Well, the mechanic is you can't get hit by the field, otherwise it'll super weaken you. So you literally got to run in circles.
Well, I assumed it would be death.
Well, it's super weaken and then death. And there will be snipers that spawn in the corners, so get ready for that. That'll be fun. And strangely enough, you will need Strand to get around fast enough.
I assume it's going to speed up.
Well, let's just say there'll be harder things soon. Well, yeah, I thought you'd love that. So yeah, so using those jump points.
Oh, yeah, there. Okay, I found.
Will-
Yes, I see
will
one
be
of the
critical.
stronger things.
Told you.
No. One of them's down. That both of them? I guess it is.
Oh, spinny thing went down, so yeah, I think we're clear. Okay, please some ammo and frags.
Oh, Mig says, what Discord group is linked here? Is there a Rampancy one? Yeah, and yes, there is. Deca has linked it.
Impressive.
I bet we could go. I bet we could go again. What do you think?
Let's
Guardian?
not.
Your enlightenment, but Shadow Legion are on the move.
Another time then. You've more than proven yourself. Kellis has no idea what's in store for him.
Well, you say that.
Oh, contact Nimbus. Oh, Nimbus. Yep, Mig's in the Discord. Hi, Mig.
Yeah, I don't have Nimbus. I don't have his number.
Arrow. Oh, up the tube. Get into the tube.
Just get out of the tube, man. Aw, only one chest, because we're wusses.
Yeah, well. Oh, that was it. That mission was kind of short compared to some of the other ones.
Yes. And I'm full up on upgrade modules, so...
Did I get anything to infuse my armor? Yes, I did, because I'm still pretty low. I'm not as high as you on the... level yet. 44.
Well, I splurged with my first run on my hunter.
3 up 20 points there. What's next? Oh,
Now, the way
see,
the
they just
system
dump
works,
us off. They dump us off here in the middle of the public zone.
Yeah, I hate it when they do that with heavy combat. So yeah, so the new system, we don't need to have, 4 marks for things anymore for each elemental thing. We just have one, so all the other ones we can just eliminate, I assume, right? Maybe?
There you go.
Yay! Yeah, because I've got a 153 already equipped. That's already fully loaded. Yeah, I don't think I need one because there are no extra types for those things.
Caballer inbound with some kind of heavy.
Okay, I'm here at
Got
Nimbus.
some new intel. Come take. I was just thinking about
Say
you.
hi.
Okay, I got a reward.
For what? What did you do?
Cloak at 34, which I'm going to infuse.
Yay. Well, which has more light.
Moving up. 1744. Okay, so I'm getting close to the soft cap now.
Or should I say energy? Because boy, that triggers the internet.
I'm sorry. I can't be bothered.
You
to keep up
you can't
with the
discern anymore.
technology. Look, man. I'm just gonna start
Just
calling
don't
the
care,
Traveler
man.
the Guardian on purpose at some point. I'm just gonna do it.
I love that triggered everyone. That was so
and
awesome.
that reward was useless to infuse because I could have just taken the reward from him,
Yes.
which is the Hunter Cloak at 1750.
Exactly. So there's no point. You could have saved yourself an upgrade.
Except that one's kind of ugly. That one's terrible.
You know,
I don't like that. I'm just gonna infuse. I'm just gonna burn another module and infuse this, and that's fine. I like my look.
Yeah, aesthetically, there's not a lot of things that I'm like super dying for. And in fact, to be
No.
honest, the most exciting thing that I got was that Fortnite armor for my hunter. I thought that was awesome. Not only because it was black, but also because of the fact that it looked pretty good and
Unfortunately, I
very
think
much
we're
better than
missing
anything else I
stuff-
had.
We're missing stuff in the YouTube chat. Why isn't the YouTube chat linked?
Mythin, what are we mything?
Second here.
Oh, apparently in that, yeah, we have a Korean Marathon 1 Master in there. Well, you're gonna love the stream on the anniversary one. We're probably gonna be doing Marathon.
Yep, Korea Marathon #1. Okay, welcome to the chat. I've
salute
linked
you,
that
sir.
chat in the restream, so that should be coming through on the other chats in the Discord and the
Fingers
restream
crossed.
chat
Well, I have
now.
both of them up, but yeah, he's the first one that's been typing this whole time. So in the YouTubes.
Okay.
So let's see. Okay.
All right. So
ready for
what's
the campaign
next?
thing?
What is next here?
I would say this giant campaign flag would be next.
Yep, desperate measures.
Boy, you have no idea what's coming.
Um,
Oh yeah. See, the question is whether or not they patched it. Because if they patched it, we're doomed. I want to say right now we're doomed.
okay, so wait, is this the last one? This is the one you know the cheese for?
No, this is probably the second to last one. Actually, here,
Okay.
let me double check. Because again, I've only gone through this once, so I can't say it is super familiar to me. Okay, repel cast encroachment on the veil. I think this is part 1 and then part 2 of it.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. No, okay. This is like the intro to it. So we're
'Cause
16 of 21.
I think there was, in the last few days, there was a small update. So there was an update
Yes.
where it could be patched. Mega's like, man, so much white hair. Yo, man, like, give us a break here. Like, come on.
Oh,
Like,
man.
one of
Well,
us is
hey, what do
over
you expect?
50, and the other one is on the verge of it.
Yeah, I'm not quite there
Like-
yet.
Like, next month,
Oh.
though, right? Oh,
Right
no,
here.
wait, no, you've got a year and a month. You've got a year and a month.
Yeah, I got a year and
Yeah.
a month.
Okay, all right, so you're not there yet. All right. So let's go.
All right, ready or not, here we come.
Yeah, Big's like, we be old.
Big is like, we be old. Well, you know, when exactly did we reach grizzled ancient status? Because I'm sure at some point there was a threshold we passed.
Remember, that was always based on seniority, right? It's a moving bracket. So like the bracket keeps getting older because to qualify as the oldest group in Bungie,
Yes.
it was how far you went back, not how old you are.
All of our training, all of our losses, it's brought us to this moment. We must stop Callus from reaching the Veil and establishing a link to the Traveler.
Final stand, baby. If I can get this old Ishtar era orbital beam thing up and running, might come in handy.
I would suggest exercising an abundance of caution around untested Ishtar technology.
I miss the old go in without a plan and hope for the best, Osiris.
That is a gross mischaracterization.
Today shall be the end of Callus's reign. The Shadow Legion will submit or be crushed beneath my heel.
Osiris
didn't you mean our
literally
heels?
flipped in the last mission between an abundance of caution and we are taking too damn long. What is the matter with you people? Hurry up. Yeah, don't bother with any of that. We don't need to bother with any of that.
No, it's not worth it. But speaking of old, I'm curious. Mig, how old is your son right now? Because I want to say, I remind you, I remember bouncing him on my knee at Halo Lands at Claude's. So I'd be curious as to figure out how old he is and what education level, because I believe he's either in or coming out of college at this stage. So yeah, it's been a while.
And also, Octavia's in the chat. So cute when Zoomers make fun of the generation that made the internet. Mig is not a Zoomer, though. He's a grandpa, as he pointed out.
He's older. Actually, yeah. Where is he compared to you? Is he older or the same age as you are?
Me. He's not as old as Claude,
Wow.
but only because nobody's as old as Claude.
No one's as old as Claude. Oh man, he remembers when dirt was new. Free will. He's a grandfather. Oh my god, yeah. So there is that.
Oh, Mig is
Wow.
is Mig actually older than Claude? I don't know. I don't
Is
know if
he?
I've ever
I
kept
don't
track.
know. He says he's the oldest. He actually
Okay.
says he beats Claude.
I believe it.
Yeah, by how much though? Octavius, yeah. So why make fun of white-haired people? Seems fucked up.
Octavia, stand down. We're all old friends here.
Yeah. No, I want to see her go
Gotta-
at him.
You gotta
Okay, watch
suppress.
this.
You gotta suppress those Twitter instincts.
Oh man. Well, you know Octavia. She's the honey badger of the internet. Yeah, I wanted you to see that one shot because these guys are all standing around these lovely barrels
next to the generators. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I wanted to blow those because that was one of the most funs going into this campaign I had. I do love that all their plants are digital.
Virtual plants.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
virtual
plants are
cat.
awesome.
Why do they? Is it just a projection problem where they can't, like, when you get too close to them, you can't see them anymore?
I don't. Well,
Like the
I'm
cat?
sure it's a weird rendering thing, but no, it's just the fact that I love the fact that they cared enough to have them there. But think about it: no cleanup, no mess, no, sadly, no oxygen generation. But I mean, it's got to be the wave of the future, right? Sooner or later, we're going to replace plastic plants with digital ones. We're going to have little holograms.
I guess I respect the Ishtar Collective for basing their society on Google Glass. I guess. I mean,
Kinda, yeah. I just think 3D projection technology is going to come.
yeah. Okay, Mick
Be a
says
big
yes.
thing.
Rafi is 27. I have a pic of him beta testing Halo 1 at the age of 5.
Yes, I remember bouncing him on my knee as we played that.
Kaido's forces are entering Neomuni
On it.
airspace now.
See, I wanted to do a
Not right, though.
grapple, and I didn't have it
Ah, but see, you can't.
because we don't
we're
have
not
strand
in a,
yet.
We're not in a grapple zone.
Yep. No.
They've set up anti-air guns in our city.
Eradicate
How
that
dare
weapon.
they?
I will not subject
Oh,
any
it's
more
now a
of my
grapple
soldiers
zone.
to
It
such
literally just
ruthless
popped up the
deaths.
tooltip now saying grapple stuff.
Yep, because guess what? Now we have strand to pick up. Now, here's the thing I want you to look at. Notice this thresher. It's not shooting at us,
Yeah.
but it is flying in a circle.
oh, this is to
Is
hey,
this-
grapple the thing.
I don't know. My question is
Nope,
it
nope.
accidental? No, you got to grab strand
I know,
first
I
there,
know. I
dude.
didn't grab that. I didn't
Skipping
grab the
steps.
damn strand first.
Yeah, but this will simply spin in circles the whole time. I'm just really curious as to whether this is by design, an
It
accident.
has to be.
part
Okay,
of
but
the
it just
plot.
threw me off.
Yes, it did. And then it flew away. But see, if you left it alone, so I'm wondering, is it caught in a loop until you engage it? Because I shot the thing for like 20 minutes and shot it out of the sky, and all it did was fly in a circle. So I was just wondering if there was something broke.
It's got to be there because I think they showed it in one of the trailers. You grappling that thing.
What's really funny is that because there are going to be people that either don't have strained or don't want to use it, you can still find ways up through the map without having to use that grapple thing.
Yeah,
so
I think
I took great pleasure in just circling around and finding the hidden paths on where to go.
Oh, for me the thing was though that once I had grappled it, I wanted to see how long you could keep it grappled, so I didn't even think about using it to traverse the space.
Yeah.
And then once I fell off and
sadly.
died, it went away, so I couldn't have used it to traverse the space, so I had to do the walk.
But see how they disguise this platform, though, is that if you look at it sideways real quick, it doesn't look like you can land on it, but you can.
Yeah, it's very dark.
So you can actually come up here.
Can I just go straight up from where I am here with a grapple?
You can if you use grapple, yes.
Yeah. Like, oh, there's guys up here.
Yep. Well, see, this is a cool thing, because if you come up over here, you can sneak in behind them. And what's really great is now that we're over here, we can pretty much pummel everything at a distance without having to get into the fray.
Grapple the other ship.
You can try.
Couldn't reach it. Couldn't reach it. Deactivate barrier.
See it? Now this shot over here. You see the gun? No, it's this one over here behind you. See it?
Oh, yeah. See, I wasn't even looking at that.
Yep. And then you hit the barrels. Boom.
Oh, and here's another circling ship, right?
Yep. And yet before, it'll just spin in circles and just keep holding that pattern.
Nope, I missed it.
You try to grapple it. See, grapple doesn't work the way you want it to.
I pretty much thought I had nailed that ship.
Yep.
But no, I guess. Oh, it tried.
It
drew the magnet to the point behind it.
Yep. Yep.
Darn.
Which did not help.
No, wasn't what I wanted out of it.
Exactly.
All right.
So yeah, it's not a universal thing. In fact,
coming
the
back,
only
or was
real
that
way
my
to get
one
use
shot?
out of it,
I guess that
is
was
to
my
hit
one
the
shot
points.
of using it. Huh?
Yeah, is to hit the points that they predetermine. Otherwise, you run out of it. Oh, are you already engaging them up top? No, see, I wanted to show you the little spot on the bottom. Oh. There's this whole underpinning under here.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. The ship shoots now.
Ah, see, now it does.
I got killed by the ship. And I know a bunch of people have been complaining that in public areas and in public events that they are kind of OP now.
Yep. Oh, well, they're kind of OP all around. But here, if you go on the underside, you can actually go around the entire section and then come up again behind the enemy. Yeah, let's see if I can get you now. Everyone seems to be busy. Now, there are a couple cheese spots I've already found, so...
I think I pushed too far forward.
Oh, did you?
Well, a bunch of enemies spawned, but this thing behind us is still inside the dome, so we can't deactivate it yet?
No, we gotta get these guys up over here before we disengage it.
Oh, okay. Alright, I wasn't sure if that was going too far. Okay, I think that did it. Yeah, okay. Oh, nope. Okay, that dome was down, and now it's back.
I love how it had to respawn me on the other side of the barrier.
Oh, Tormentor. Cool.
Yep. Hey, guess what? Another room we gotta run around in circles on.
Oh, how many of them this time? 2, 3?
Just the one.
Oh,
if I
and I
recall.
go,
Again,
I go
was
over
single.
here and it's adjoining allies. Literally, I.
Yep. Yep.
That
you
is
can't go too
terrible.
far. Oh,
You're literally saying,
dude.
no, you can't walk around the corner. From the
No, you
encounter.
cannot. And in fact, here, you see this barrier? That's beyond where they want you to cut off, which is at this barrier point. I was on the other side of it when you started this. So I literally had to be beamed over.
Utter nonsense.
But, well, here's the other fun bit. There is a clawed hole over here.
I thought I had my super and I don't.
Yeah, come here, come here, come here. If you go over to this side, you can actually hide away from him, and he can't get you over here. Come here.
I can't. It's between me and you.
Now, see if you can go over the gun, because you can get around behind the gun.
I think I'll just kill him.
I love that he's fixated on you. This is awesome. 'cause
He
now I
also
can just
won't
drill
advance
into him.
on me. Oh, and now I can finish him. There we go.
Yeah, ta-da. Yeah, but see where I am over here?
Yeah, I see. I was on
Yeah,
the other side of the gun,
yeah.
but for some reason he would not advance on me. He was not getting any closer to me than that. I don't know why.
Nope. Yep.
All right,
There's this
now-
little clawed hole.
Now I can turn this off.
Yep. And then we can blow up the gun again.
Anti-air guns are neutralized.
My forces are rallying, but it will take some time.
You're almost at the Veil, Guardian. Every moment wasted brings us that much closer to Calamity.
So, this defense relay thing, taking a bit more work than I thought. It hasn't been turned on since the Ishtar days. Hope it still works.
With the Empress's Legion routed, it may be our last line of defense.
Sounds like someone's coming around to the untested Ishtar weapon.
Find out what the veil is when we get to it.
Apparently.
3. So where are we on the map?
Stop and take a look. Jester's over here.
Actually, it's not displaying us on the map. Yep.
Feature. Oh, great. There's another upgrade module I can't pick up. When was the last time you had too many of those?
Funnel web. Alright, so my gloves are at the soft cap now. That funnel web is close to it. So I'll use that. Guess I might as well infuse Quicksilver Storm because I'm working on the Catalyst quest for it, so I'll do that. Alright.
She's almost ready. I think I got it.
Thanks.
Okay, one-
Weren't we
one
just
tank
doing
down.
this kind of thing? Oh,
Did you
I'm dead.
see that?
Okay.
Totally blend that.
Keep
Never
the
mind.
turrets under our control. They're vital to our defense.
Alright, so we have to protect the turrets.
Yep.
Okey-dokey.
Enemy tanks are headed to your position.
That sounds like a job for untested Ishtar weapon. Paint the targets, Guardian. You tag them, I'll frag them.
Alright, I see all the strand things and I tried to grapple one and I don't have strand.
Yeah, it's one tank.
Okay,
Yeah, so
are you
lays
painting
the
other
target.
one?
Yeah, tank right there. Yep, lays it, lays it.
When did they put the Hammer of Dawn in Destiny? Hammer of Destiny.
Osiris, what do we do?
Remember your training. You only have one goal. Keep them from the veil.
Wait, but I didn't show up for my training. I don't know the tanks show up. I'm wondering who we should zap.
Yeah, I don't know. Mine went away like right after I used it. Did you get another one?
Yep.
Oh, that's really close to me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, I wanted to dramatically show for the audience at home.
I need to run away, I think.
I want to bunch them all up. Oh no, and now the tank comes, darn it.
Is there another
Oh,
one?
you saved yours. Yeah, there's another one. Right.
No, I don't see another one.
Oh no, now I got one,
There you go. Alright.
Okay, mine's down. What about yours?
Shadow Legion cowards, this is Empress Kaito, the true sovereign of the Cabal. You've chosen to ally yourself with a gutless traitor worshipping a false god. We are Cabal. We eat the mountains, we drink the seas. If you've any shred of honor left, then at least give us the pleasure of a worthy battle.
Drive the tanks. We write the songs. We... Okay. Oh, it seems like Callus's people are kind of outnumbered now. If you're one of the Callus loyalists, why would you wander into this exactly? Seems like you'd be like, I don't know, maybe strategic withdrawal is the way to go here.
Hey, they're drinking mountains and eating seas and all kinds of other fun stuff. They're not curing cancer and
Leveled up my Osteostriga.
solving
Okay, we got
extensive
another
math
we
problems.
got another thingy here. Got another target
Fire
painter.
away.
Oh, is there a tank over there? Oh,
There's a couple Colossians. Colossi? I don't know how you do.
Yes, there is another tank.
I would hit that puppy.
I am hitting it. That tank is down. It's amazing how these enemies are also prioritizing the two guardians in this field, despite like being surrounded by
Yep.
Kaito's troops.
Oh yeah, now imagine if you were the only person here and they were prioritizing only you.
There's no end to them.
Guardian, it's our day to die. We shall be immortalized in legend together.
epic, if a bit confused. Like, I'm not really
It's
sure what's
supposed to
going
be.
on.
What if we use one of these things on Empress Keitel?
I don't think there's friendly fire in here.
No, I know, but wouldn't it be funny if you accidentally hit her
It would,
with an
it would.
orbital-based cannon? I don't know who to use this on. Well, I guess I use it on this guy.
No.
Oh, you get nailed.
Yeah, I've been wandering out in the middle of this thing, which is probably not that advisable.
No, it's not the best place to be. Oh, tank on the right.
Do we have another target painter yet or no? I'm going jumping back up.
Let's see. Whoa.
Oh. No, I don't see a target painter yet.
Oh, no, I got one.
Are you going?
Yeah, there's another one on the left, though, but that's way weaker. Okay, I just shot that one.
Great, but I've got some bad news.
Really do.
We're out of juice. No more turrets. No more defense relay.
Well, that was exciting and important then. Gather provisions before the final wave of combatants.
Guess who's here?
Oh, okay, Strand.
Yep. And?
Oh, no, Imprint of Nezarek. What are we dealing with now? Raid mini-boss?
Just more like two incredibly difficult bullet sponges. I'm gonna be down to harsh language in a second.
You can't say that now because there's literally a grenade launcher called Harsh Language now.
Yep, I know!
Oh, I had my super and he took it away when he bashed me.
Yep. Well, you know, he's got the whole debuff thing, so I tend to not
Yep.
want to use supers around these guys. Not to mention the fact that a lot of them really don't help with a giant scimitar wielding guy. Tell him the shoulder pad. Look, his health is here. Okay, shoulder pads down. Go for the chest. Remember, you have to get them alphabetical by height.
Once he stays down there,
grenade
it's
will do
fine.
You just know when he gets weak, he's gonna
See,
jump up.
and now I'm trying to go for a grenade because I thought I had a grenade, but I have Strand, so it's a grapple. And the
Annoying,
railing
isn't it?
keeps blocking the grapple to him. Another wave?
Yep, we're all pulling back. Now, notice the graphical glitches?
I don't know yet.
Let's just say when the Cabals were jumping around, a lot of them were showcasing things that weren't there.
I backed up all the way to the door, pretty much.
Well, that's pretty much by design. That's why they want this encounter to go.
I just hit Keitel with a string ball. Oh, hi, Callus.
Callus? What is... Veil's exposed. Keep them away from it at all costs. Leave the Emperor to me.
Is that gonna go, I wonder?
You must reach the Veil before the
Not
Shadow
great.
Legion. Whatever you must to prevent the link.
Hey, cool, I can infuse my boots now.
Woohoo! What'll that get you to?
Oh, I am now at the soft cap. I am at 1750.
Well, let's see. Could I get hard light for one more? Or... Oh, I know. I can infuse my sunshot. There we go. I like that. Okay. 1, 51, 50, 50. Yep. Oop, it's heavy over here. So yeah, so I would police up ammo.
Yeah, I have, but to be honest, I've been using Osteoin's primary for almost everything in here.
Are you running double primary? I wasn't sure if you were.
No, I have a sniper, but I
Okay.
just wasn't using it much, and I wasn't using my heavy either, which is a linear fusion.
Okay.
Like, I'm only using it on stuff with void shields.
Yeah, I can't remember if we gotta go down. I think we gotta go down.
Going down, or?
Yeah. Yep, we're going down.
The planet.
You know, I just got the
People are
core
like,
on Blu-ray.
Isn't this a gas giant? Oh, cool, we're in Portal 2 now.
Will
Yep.
Kaido be okay?
I have a feeling she can take care of herself.
Empress Kaido is buying you time to find the Veil before the Shadow Legion. Don't
See, I was just
squander
gonna
this
walk down.
opportunity.
According
Okay.
to Young lore, the Veil is deep beneath the ground. Like, way
The elevator shaft.
Just
And
keep
you're
going downward.
We're keeping an eye on the
I think the
surface.
power's out.
Kaido's holding off Callus for now, but she's outnumbered.
Yeah, you know what? That's a missed opportunity for them to make fun of themselves because of the elevator fun that we had in the other Destiny levels. Especially the one that came down from above, hit the ground, and exploded.
Oh, Bloodlust Honors in the chat. Against advice,
Oh,
I've
wow,
reinstalled Destiny 2. It was interesting how different a brand new character starts with the campaign removed. It's more like one's intro done differently. Yeah, the new light Cosmodrome
Yeah.
with Shawhan thing is... I don't know. I thought the D2 vanilla campaign with Gaul was pretty good, so that being missing is a big deal. Like, I like the Cosmodrome being in there. To me, the Cosmodrome being in there, like, functions better as a replacement for D2 players who didn't play D1, not a
Right.
replacement for vanilla D2 players who didn't play the Red War. Like, it's
Yep.
like the Red War doesn't exist now, and it doesn't...
It's weird.
I don't think
because
the
it was
campaign
such a
makes
big
much
deal.
sense without it there.
Everybody was freaking out about it, you know, back in the day. So yeah, it's kind of odd. A lot of the vaulted materials just it doesn't give you the same experience, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, you're Star Collective. This is the first time I think we've actually seen the logo
I'm
down here.
sending you a visual feed. We could use your help navigating this place.
Incredible. Just like the archive on Venus.
Yes.
Be able to
Yes.
access that
The
Ishtar
slanted
terminal like
door.
any other.
Oh no, it's more than the slanted door. It's literally
yeah?
the copy and paste.
Oh wow,
Watch
yeah, you're right.
this.
The terminal that opens the door.
Oh, not just that. Get ready for Venus.
I'm gonna like this then.
I figured you would. I totally think you'd look at this and say, "Oh my god, I remember the spiral hallway. I remember
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bones
yeah.
everywhere."
Yeah, the one you'd run back up to to hide from the enemies. Okay, I think this one's longer. Bloodlust Sonner says, I played it thinking, hold on, haven't I done this before?
Before, yep. Didn't we just leave this party?
So is the whole room just going to be that computer room from Destiny 1?
I don't know. You tell me. Does it
It's
have some similarities?
It's similar. Okay, it's not the same room.
Yeah, it's not
How to
exact.
Describe it. It almost gives me the same feeling as the.
Welcome to the Veil.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Let's press on.
See, I have a feeling, and of course I could be wrong, but I think the Veil is the Ishtar's attempt at replicating what the Traveler does. Replicator's energy.
Just like
And-
Rasputin was Clovis's attempt to
Yes.
replace the Traveler.
Yes, exactly. And I think Ishtar was far more successful. They drop all these little hints and whatever, and I haven't dug through the lore. I'm sure other people have. But this is the impression I got in gameplay.
Yeah, I've been unlocking a bunch of lore cards, obviously, but I have not read any of them yet. I have so many lore cards I haven't read.
So many lore cards. Hey, I'm just glad that the lore is in the game now, so you can actually look at it in game. I forget, is there an event that we shoot?
Where's the breakable
Yes,
vent?
there's the vent.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Wundervergunter Vent.
For both our sakes, please don't fall. It looks like the veil goes even deeper.
Are they gonna make this thing fall down behind us? Oh, no eggs. Really missing all kinds of collectibles behind every door.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get you another one.
I know.
Yeah, that's going to come into play later.
Is this?
Looks like a cloud art prototype. That's... wow.
Notice the chair.
Oh. So does somebody have to power this thing? Like with their brain?
I think somebody plugged
The
someone
Matrix
in at some
thing?
point. Well, the Cloud Ark supposedly is a virtual world
Hey,
where everyone
hey,
resides, so yeah.
Osiris, I think we need Osiris to come sit down in the chair. Get your butt down here. Sit in the chair, Osiris.
Think?
Come on.
I don't know.
Do it.
Do it,
Does
Does
coward.
he fit? Too bad Sagira's not here. Yeah, is this down again? Yeah, I think it's down again.
I found a screwdriver.
Yep. I'm sure it's a collectible.
I held them off as long as I could. Callus is coming for you. It's in your hands now, Guardian.
Neat. This is kind of sounding like it.
He deserves.
Close, but not quite.
What are these? These also chairs?
Yep. There are chairs and screens and what looks like a way to plug yourself in. Kind of reminds me of the seats in the room in Ender's Game, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking more of the pods in Fallout 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
The VR pods. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so boss death arena.
Oh, I wanted to go down, not put a barrier up. Thanks, Destiny. And this is where the fun starts.
I'm reading major shockwaves in the vault. The Emperor's smashing through that place.
Hurry, Guardian. He'll get there before you.
You think? Oh, wait, no, I think I gotta go through here. Yeah, I missed the door.
Door?
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
This is the
Oh,
Death
hi.
Arena. Yep. And guesses what? Here. Strand.
Okay, Strand. I'm guessing he's immune now, right? So we can't just dump supers now and get any mileage out of that?
Well,
Oh yeah,
as you
so
can
it's like
see,
a dark traveler. with
Yep.
tentacles.
Well, there's a rally flag here, so load up. You're gonna need it. So, welcome to another giant room. You got to run around in a circle like an idiot.
So how many times are we going to get booped to our death by being thrown off of this raised floating platform?
I'm curious whether we should set up a boop counter.
Oh, I don't know. I just got the death counter, although to be honest, I wasn't paying attention to it. How many times have I died already? 2 or 3?
Few, yeah.
Casualty.
Well, Thresher got you at least twice.
Casualty. Casualty. Casualty.
I'll call it 4. And you did what? 2, I think? Or I don't know when we were counting from, because you died a couple times before, but that was before we weren't really playing, right? So
Correct.
Before the
yeah,
stream
no,
started.
I haven't died in the
okay,
stream
so you haven't died
I know.
on stream.
Nope.
Okay, well,
I revived you at least twice, I know, so...
You go ahead.
Shoot him in the head. No, he's still immune. I think I gotta
Oh, he's
go
immune.
forward a little
I
bit.
guess until we go in, right?
There we go. Yep.
No, he's still immune.
Now he's good.
Okay. How effectively can I hide things?
Yeah, good luck.
See? Cover's okay.
Oh,
But he boops
okay,
like
well,
Scion. Okay, alright.
I had my
Casualty.
first death. I just flew off, but that wasn't booped. That was literally the directionality. That's the other problem. You can actually use it to launch your cells everywhere, but if you get the direction wrong, you don't have it again to alter your trajectory. Now the question is, how many failures do you want to go before I show you the cheese?
Well, no, I mean, let's try to beat it without it first. At least one.
Oh, what happened? Come on, come on, come on! No, no! Oh, that's twice! Okay, alright. I'm not going to
Casualty.
be using this anymore. This is a little frustrating. I don't know what's happening, but it's like, it's not disengaging when I want to. So it's literally just launching me off and continually flying through the air. Is this bugged?
I don't know.
See, I haven't done it in my Titan, so I'm only used to it with the Hunter. But I've already died twice. Yeah, there's the typical damage him and go through different sequences
Okay, now he's
of
immune.
baddies.
I don't want to get hit by the cannon.
No, he's not immune. You can still hit him. I find headshots behind consoles is terribly effective.
Okay, Tormentor.
Oh, not one, 2.
One just jumped up on you.
Oh yeah, I'm unaware. Running away.
I don't see the other one yet. But I'm guessing it's aimed at me. Oh no, he's just in the middle, not doing anything. Okay, one's up on me now. I'm running away. I keep trying to pick up these strand orbs and they keep disappearing on me.
Okay, I got one of the tormentors down on his shoulders, so now it's just the chest. And my health is really done.
Oh, I got booped off.
Casualty.
I landed a grapple on a platform and then a smash knocked me off. There's a tormentor right on me.
Okay, I'm gonna
Facing
try
my
and loop
body.
around. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, shit.
Oh,
my
no,
God,
oh,
it
no,
did
oh,
it again.
no.
It did it again.
Casualty.
We got double booped. All right, so do you want to relate the cheese now?
Oh yeah, I want to show you the cheese.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
It's funny.
Go ahead.
All right,
Tell
you
us the
ready?
cheese. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, we fire up Laughing Boy here, right? So we do the rally. And we do our strand.
Yep. Did it.
And while he's doing his little monologue, we literally jump down under the stairs.
This place under the stairs?
Oh, yep, if you can get to it, which I just failed.
Let
It's
me
not the
respawn
easiest
you
to get
first.
through. Yep, it's not the easiest to get to, but it is gettable. I'm saying it would be easier just to go at it this way. Come on. Oh, did they fix it? They might have fixed it. Shit. If they patch this, then yeah, we're in trouble.
Oh, wait,
Can you
okay,
get under the
now
stairs?
I landed on the gantry below the pipe.
Okay. Yeah, you're too low. You want to be
Too
on
low.
the pipe. Yeah, you want to be.
Oh,
on the
you want to
pipe.
be on the pipe.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the hard part. And that's only part one of the cheese. Yeah,
Yeah,
see
I'm
what
not
I mean?
sure
it's
this
it's
is
not the
still
easiest.
doable.
Well, that's just it. I'm
Let's
wondering
see.
if they patched
Let's
it. In
see.
fact, can you check
Maybe.
online to see if they, in the patch notes, if they fixed the cheese at the end? Because if so, we're a week late to the party. I will
Shouldn't we
laugh
be able
so
to
hard.
grapple directly there? Like, that seems like it would be the easiest way to do it, right?
Oh, no, the grapple does not work that way. Nope. Nope, I tried to do it. I may just have to come at it from the other side. Yeah, why don't you stay over here
Yeah,
for
maybe.
revives? I did it the second time I was able to get there. Oh, oops, damn it, it's mantling. A little too close. Oh, wait, no, I'm on it,
there?
I'm on it, I did it, and I can actually rally to the flag under the thing now, so okay. Alright, so I'm here, can you see me?
Yeah, I see you. All right,
I
let's
think
see if
the
I can get down
easiest
there.
way, yeah, the easiest way is to actually come at it from this corner. See where I'm shooting, where the mist is? Come at it from this corner.
Okay, I'm
and there's
here.
a little-
I got it.
Are you
Right
here?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. Okay.
All right,
Well,
so
it's
we just shoot
basically,
him through the stairs.
yep, we're we're being drawn into a war with the Cabal on Mars. It's basically what we're doing. Sad part is, I don't know if we can trigger it from down here. Oh wait a minute, no, I can walk ahead. Hold on. Okay, ready? Now it triggers.
that's terrible.
Now we go back. And again, this is just part one of the cheese. Now,
Can he hit us at all from here?
yes, sort of. Now here's the worst part. The tormentors can hit us from the left and the right.
Great.
So like I said, this is not a, just like War with the Cabal on Mars, you can actually get into a position where you can't get killed. And believe me, doing this solo by yourself was no fun when you failed. Plus, you can't get ammo. So any weapons that you get, you're going to want to probably
That's why
switch
I've
to
got
double primary at some point.
Primary with osteo, so I do not care.
Well, see, that's what people were doing to beat this. They were actually doing exactly what you're doing with that exact gun. Of course you do. I wouldn't use rockets. The stairs might trigger them.
Oh, yeah, no. My heavy's a linear. I wouldn't try a rocket in here. That seems crazy. That seems crazy. Oh, hey, heavy brick.
So I found that if you kneel down and shoot him through the low stair, you can get him through the head if you get the angle just right. But again, I was doing this by myself, so Just be careful we don't knock each other off.
Okay, Tormentor right here on the stairs.
Yep, well, see, they're going to jump to the platforms on the upper right and upper left, so they will be able to hit us from there, so just keep an eye
Hitting
out.
his feet between. His feet are sticking through.
Yep, and because I am taking damage. So it is getting through at some point. Okay, see Tormentor up to the left.
Yeah, okay. I see.
Okay. Now, fortunately, he jumped, but sometimes they don't. Now, when we get him down to like almost nothing, then we want to leave and get back up to the platforms.
Okay.
We don't want it to trigger that final part here. Once we get him down to nothing, what you're going to want to do is whittle him down. We're going to get up to the upper right and upper left. And there's going to be a dome coming down from the ceiling to basically seal us into to a closer range. Okay. What you want to do is use your grip. Back here, I'm going to change weapons here. No, that's my grenade. Oh darn! I don't have my machine gun. Shit! Hold on. I'm gonna have to transfer weapons here. You want to equip a machine gun for your heavy.
Really?
Probably should have done that before. Yeah.
I don't really have one.
Anyone? Anyone will
Well, I
do.
mean, I don't have a leveled one. Hold on.
Yeah, sorry, this is my fault. I should have actually...
Okay, I grabbed one from the vault.
Now, if you don't shoot him for a long time, he gets his little overshield back.
Okay.
So you gotta whittle that down. That's okay. Once we do that, we can get it down. Once he gets to a sliver, we're gonna want to get out of here. Yep.
Okay.
What happens is when the barrier comes up, you want to use your grappling hook and get on top of the barrier.
Okay.
So there's basically going to be an electric dome that comes down, and we want to be on top of it. Okay, get ready. Hold on, don't hit him too. Okay, stop.
All right, are we
Okay,
leaving?
now, we are leaving. The question is, I remember doing this by myself. I don't know how hard or how easy that's
I
going
tried
to
to
be.
grapple through the wall, and it kind of
Yeah,
blocked
don't.
me.
Yeah, you can't grapple through things. Back here, I'm gonna move out of the way so you have all the room in the world so you can do it and get out. Just don't get dead.
Try.
There you
Okay,
go.
I'm out.
Okay, I'm out too. Okay, hit him.
I'm just taking care of some ads on my platform here. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna throw a strand ball at him.
Okay, we got him. Okay. Now stay alive, stay alive, stay alive.
Still two Tormentors.
That shouldn't matter. They should, Okay, here it comes.
Joining allies.
Get on top, get on top.
No, okay, I was on my way up, but then it teleported me inside.
Okay, well you can see where I am. I'm above you. Can you see me? Okay, he's immune again.
Really?
You can see where I'm shooting, right? Yeah, not surprising.
Casualty.
That's okay. All right, can you see me now?
Yeah, I'm on your cam now. Yeah, so I had thrown the grapple and I was being propelled up on top of the dome and it teleported me inside the dome.
Oh shit! What happened? Oh, he died. Okay, cool. I got
Kill?
him. I started falling. Yeah, I started falling, and I was like really, really worried that we didn't get it. Doesn't
Okay,
he
and
look pretty?
He turned into a tree.
Yep.
Keitel, we've done it. Callus is no more.
This one's here
I
for
guess
you,
it's
Funk.
just egregore.
Cabal's end.
This is what Funk would be doing right now.
See it for myself.
Hey, do you guys feel that?
No clue what you're talking about. We're almost at the Veil. Hang tight.
Meg is like, fellas, take care. I'm out. Keep on keeping on. Stay frosty. Thanks, Meg.
Always,
Have fun.
Mig. Always. You be cool, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Cutscene? Cutscene.
Yep.
No more running away. Rest now.
Doesn't look like a comfortable position to be resting in.
Nope.
The uglier they are, the harder they fall, right?
You do know that's her dad, right?
Come on.
We finally found you.
Get your ghost,
What's wrong, Osiris?
Can you get your ghost?
get your ghost out of there!
Finality takes shape.
Since when have we ever actually had control over our ghost?
Destroy it!
Or your own ghost?
Yep. And what gun are we holding?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Makey no sensey.
So what? The witness needed one ghost for its
He
plan?
needed a relay. He needed a way to inject himself into it.
So in other words, nothing would have happened if no guardian had come anywhere near this.
What just
Correct.
happened?
There would have been no ghost. So we
All
should
of this
not
is
have ever
our
done it.
fault.
We
Nope.
just lost.
Thanks, little buddy.
Silly ghost
Zavala,
tricks are for kids.
come in.
So Callus was pointless. It was literally a lure to get our ghost here
Well, we
because
kind of
that
knew
tech
Callus was
is
pointless. Like the
from
idea that the witness used
the Traveler.
Callus as bait is unsurprising. You know, his extreme disregard for
Oh,
Callus and his character
we
was
knew,
very obvious.
Yeah, we knew that.
Cutscene
But the
continues.
funny thing is,
The universe makes us all victim
I'm Smokey.
and perpetrator. That's infinite cruelty.
Swipes right.
More than any. Suffer both fates. Be free.
It turned orange and purple and green. Oh, and there's the Exo Stranger finally with a little puka thing. Like, hey, where did you
Yep.
get that? And how did you not know about this place? And why didn't you tell us that this existed? How did you
You'd
not know
think,
where
right?
you got your little pet flying fish?
Lot holes. But yeah, notice you holding the Kavastov.
Yeah, Kavastov,
I mentioned that from last week. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
No reason why you have it. Apparently, it's
assume
not
it's
a
a
weapon you
bug.
can get.
I assume it's a
And for
bug.
some reason, yeah, it defaulted. So yeah, Or maybe
Probably-
they did it on purpose. I don't know.
I'm telling you,
But-
it's whatever code is buried in this engine that always gave the Master Chief an assault rifle for all the cutscenes, regardless
exactly.
of what you were holding. There's probably
Yes.
like a default weapon setting, and the Khvostov is that Halo assault rifle archetype in the game. I would not be surprised
I'm
if
wondering
that was the case at all.
if they did it on purpose, if that was kind of like a nod to the fact that the AR rifle was always Chief's
But
default. I don't
again,
know.
like in Halo, it was done because, they wanted to make it simpler to do the cutscenes regardless of what you were carrying. So make them always a default, right?
Right.
Because otherwise you'd get like intersections, right? You could be holding a sniper and it would be too long and it would intersect with the character's face. So know what weapon is in your cutscene so you know that the cutscene looks correct. I'm guessing it was just, I don't know.
By design,
Mistake,
that was the one
choice.
they decided to pick. Mm.
Okay, and now is the stuff in the sky, all the ships up here, is that because of the raid? Because I thought after the expansion launched and the Traveler was gone, there wasn't automatically all these ships in the sky.
Well,
like a
the
bunch of Cabal ships, and also it would
Travelers-
look like a bunch of Awoken ships.
Yeah, well, they're looking to engage. But yeah, the Traveler is just way higher than it was before. And I'm sure that, other people, including myself, thought he was leaving again. I thought he was basically saying, all right,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I'm out. But apparently that wasn't the case, or it wasn't the total case because he could only go so far because he'd been surrounded and had no other place to go.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. So we didn't really talk about it but yesterday we did find out that at the ripe old age of 60, actor Lance Reddick, who's portrayed Zavala since Destiny 1, was the last remaining voice cast for the original Vanguard remaining in the game. Now that basically Ikora's actor changed and Cade 6 died and was also recast for his death. And I know there was
But Nathan
there was like a
Fillion's still
mass-
alive, so...
Yeah, there was a mass sit-in planned for Zavala's place, I think at about 30 minutes ago. But I figured this would be a good place to just take our break and leave Zavala up on the screen while we do this.
Okay, well, there is a little ambient stuff that when you go talk to him, so I don't know if you want to broadcast
Is
that.
there? Oh, all right.
Yes, well, I'm doing it now,
okay.
but
All right,
for the
I'll
stream,
do it.
you want to do it.
The Traveler. Gone. Should I feel humbled by this sacrifice? Relieved that it can't grant any more of our enemies the light? Lost? Without a God in whom I can place my trust? But what consumes me in this moment is the human loss. We've watched so many die for this war. And yet, those losses have given us insight and common bonds. We stand alongside more allies than ever before. Humans, Awoken, Elixni, even the Cabal. When I came to the last city, I looked up to the heavens for the hope the Traveler gave us.
Or has been in contact with Osiris regarding mysteries yet unsolved. Visit her to learn more. I guess that's the... Yep. OCI Cora.
Requisition approved.
Shall we do that before we break then, or...?
Well, I mean, that's up to you. But,
Step are we
I
on
thought here might be an apropos moment, especially leaving it on
Yeah.
Zavala. On Lance.
Okay, that's
We
step
wanna-
18 of 21. I mean, are there any more encounters, or are steps 18, 19, 20, 21 all talk to a character?
I think they probably are all talk to a character. I mean, that was the big one, And believe me, without the cheese, that encounter is way, way, way worse. But stream wise, we wanted to get it. We wanted to crank it out because I figured we'd have something to talk about, and we want to do the ambient stuff and whatever else. But I thought just for the break, leaving it on right here with Zavala up. Because, yeah, Lance, I mean, you never liked Fringe. I loved Fringe. He was a big guy in Fringe as well.
I liked him in Fringe. Like, I like him. Like, I don't like John Wick either, but he's fun in John Wick, you know?
Yeah, well, see,
him and
again,
Lawrence Fishburne.
How can you not like John Wick? Even Mom loves John Wick.
I just don't find it interesting. I just find it kind of hollow and empty.
The yeah, I mean, the list of stuff that he's done is just absolutely, you know, huge. I mean, there's no way to cover it all. But to be honest, now that he's gone, rest in peace, I'm curious as to what are they going to do? I mean, what ideas or plans are they going to change or have to change, or if anything? Or they simply got enough dialogue elements to throw something together to give him a send-off. I mean, are they going to kill off his character in the game, or are they...
I saw several people saying you should give the character a silent, Pyrrhic death send-off where, without having to speak, Zavala just dies in a fight against ridiculous odds, and you should let the character go and not recast them, and I think that would be the correct decision.
So would I, but again, they recasted Cade before they killed him. Do you know what I mean? So the question is,
they recast.
Are they going to do it again?
They recast Cade, I think, because they wanted to kill him in a way where he had a chance to perform, and since they were doing it because of his unavailability, they had to.
Right.
But I'm saying
but
Zavala's a man of action, and him dying fits the arc of this story where everything is going to crap. So I think they could do that if they wanted to. They could do a wordless set of scenes where he dies and then not recast him. I also think it's really kind of weird that they added a memorial to Cade to the tower. Like,
yes. I guarantee there's going to be one for Lance up too.
Yeah, but it was like a ridiculous amount of time. Like, this is new, but like that happened like forever ago. That happened when they added the Dreaming City
a while back. Yep. Well, see, the other with the trend and the momentum of this, it makes me think a couple of things. You know, one, maybe it won't have to be dialogueless, because if they have enough in their own archives of dialogue, they might have enough to do it. The other thing is, from a technical standpoint, there've been major strides in a lot of AI voice tech, right? So theoretically, if they give enough
absolutely not do that.
But see, that does open up a whole ball of wax of doing that with anyone, of any actor in any circumstances, and how people may or may not like or want that. So again, I don't know what they would do, if anything, or if they have any plans, or literally if they're just going to like stop here and say he's just going to stay in the tower and just keep repeating the dialogue we've already got. I don't know. But as far as the story, I'm just curious how it's going to take shape now that the real life loss of Lance is going to have to change the trajectory of maybe where they wanted to go. Who knows?
Nope. Like, Zavala sacrificing himself absolutely fits the arc of the character in the universe, and I think out of respect for the actor, they should not recast, and that should just be it. Aaron says, yes, having AI voicing would be weird. I agreed. Should not be too.
Yep.
Bloodlust says, ChatGPT rescue. No. F that.
See? It's going to be divisive. It's gonna. Well, see, there's the thing. There's going to be a lot of people feeling either way. There's going to be a lot of mixed feelings on it. There's going to be a lot of mixed opinions. So leave in the comments below. So I think this is a good moment for us to take our break. What do you think, Narc?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right. So if you're just tuning in now, you're watching the Rampancy.net playthrough of Destiny 2 Lightfall. We've just finished the campaign, and now we're going to be taking our break. So we'll be right back after this.
We face a strange road ahead, Guardian. It's good to know I can count on you. If the Hive may rise again under the light, I wonder what that says about us. The next threat will come soon, Guardian. But when it does, we will be ready. Indeed. Unexpected allies. Unexpected enemies. The only thing we can expect is the unexpected. Stand with me, Guardian. We have much to discuss. How close we came to another war with the Cabal. We cannot afford to lose Cutler as an ally. The walls will stand tall once again. Tell me you have something. I saw the traveler fading from our sky. I'll never forget that. If the Hive may rise again under the light, I wonder what that says about us. need your skills more than ever. Tell me you have something. If the Hive may rise again under the light, I wonder what that says about us. The walls will stand tall once again. We have much to discuss. How are hidden operations on Mars? Ikora and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be stronger for it. What news? What news? I need your skills more than ever. Let's get to work. If the Hive may rise again another night, I wonder what that says about us. We face a strange road ahead, Guardian. It's good to know I can count on you. Rebuilding what we lost is not enough. We need more. Tell me you have something. Sephiroth was dead. I wish I could believe she'd stay that way. We will not be taken by surprise again.
Okay, we're back. Should be back? I think we're back.
I certainly hope
Yes.
so. So yes, we were sitting around, paying our respects to Zavala after the loss of Lance and the end of our campaign. And we were talking about, whether or not how they're gonna, continue on with this,
Unexpected ally.
whether they should continue on without him, how well they could give him a send-off without his voice options, and with Cade, it was something different. So that's really like the only parallel that I have, but that, of course, was a scheduling conflict, not a death. Nathan Fillion's still with us. Hopefully will be for many years. But without him, how could we set up a good enough death the way Cade had? Because his was epic. His was the beginning of that entire campaign.
But I would say that Cade's character was highly verbal in a way that Zavala's doesn't necessarily need to be. Like Cade was a wise ass, and it's the kind of character that actor was known for playing. He's basically
right,
just
but he
playing
did have a lot of
Malcolm
plot
Reynolds as
dialogue.
Guardian. Yes.
Oh,
yes, he does have a lot of plot
Jail's in.
dialogue.
He's saying hi, Jail. Hi, Jill.
But Zavala's death doesn't necessarily have to advance the plot in that way. And a lot of, like, for instance, like the flashback for his character in one of the expansions was kind of like a, you know, how he became a guardian before the city was founded, and like that worked. That would have worked with or without a voiceover. So I think you could have a nearly wordless cutscene that would provide an honorable death for Zavala without. I think they absolutely can.
I think it would be tough. I think it would be tough with, in a way, giving it justice. Also, I say hi to Aaron. We've got to say hi to Aaron in chat. He's been talking around in both chat sections for quite a while.
Because there was a couple of things that he said before that they pointed out. Yeah, that he was the one who said that having an AI voice would be weird.
Makes a point. She says the AI voice for the Anthony Bourdain movie was weird AF, and that I could understand. Early stuff with that has been rather weird. I will say one successful one has been in Top Gun Maverick, because they had to use a combination of AI voice and his sons for Iceman, because he suffering from cancer, he can't talk. I think that representation that they did in that film was good. Now, of course, it was recipe and not natural, yes, but he couldn't talk at all, so they had to do a combination of AI voice and his son's voice, and that worked. So my question is,
but it also
would you
meant
be
he was
okay with if they were to simply grab pre-recorded dialogue that is used before and simply spliced it, like a word bank, and spliced it together into something for the potential heroic death scene?
Only if you can ask him for permission.
Well, obviously they would have to get thing. See, the thing is, I wouldn't be so bad with the AI if they could pull it off from a technical aspect, if you actually really couldn't tell, because there have been some major strides with it. It's good. But what I would say is that the only way I'd be cool with it is if they actually paid his family the same way that if he were to do a voice recording, pay him for his time. Yeah. So if he can't be there,
they might also
fine.
say, it's not about the money. We don't want that done.
Well, exactly.
There's not a legal
either they don't want the work,
that requires that.
They don't want the controversy.
Like, look at what the South Park guys
so,
did when they had a split with with Isaac Hayes, who played Chef. They
over the
literally,
Scientology thing.
in an obvious way, did whatever they wanted with what they recorded.
Yep. Yes, indeedy. Question Deca says, yeah, well, they could do what they did for Egon in the latest Ghostbusters. Absolutely. So there are examples where it is successful and is done well and done tastefully. So
I don't care. I don't want it done. I don't want it done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see,
it
that's
could be done badly or it could be done well. I don't want it done at all.
Yeah, well, see, there are fans that would disagree.
I have not seen anybody say they want that done, first of all. I have not seen anybody. Everyone I saw basically saying, please don't do that. Don't recast. Don't do AI.
Aaron says, yeah, if they get the family's consent and pay them, then that's more okay, I think. Yeah, absolutely. See, that's my thing. See, because there's always the perception that people are trying to do it and get away with it to save money and not pay people. And to me, I think that's wrong. But if they get
it's not the only
family
wrong
okays
thing,
for it. Oh, well, there's lots of wrong things about it. Him being dead is a wrong thing about it. So, yeah, there's lots of wrong going around. But the thing is that to finish this up in a meaningful way that not only gives tribute to his contribution and also satisfies the fans, as well as the story that Bungie wanted to tell that they were all part of for many, many years, I think there's a way to do it tastefully and with respect.
Aaron says,
and
the thing is, I don't think it's really necessary, and I think I agree. I don't think it's necessary
could not be.
To have AI voice,
totally
or to
could
have
be a way
recorded
around.
voice, or to have a recast voice in order to do justice to the character of Zavala. Whether they show him dying in some way, or just give him a memorial like Cade has, I think they can do it without that. And if they want to pay his estate a bonus of some sort for the character's long-standing involvement in the universe, they can do that, whether they use any voice clips or AI scripts or anything like that, So it's not stopping them from doing something on that thing. If they want to make a charitable donation in his name or set up a trust, I have no idea. But it's not necessary to do that, and I think they shouldn't. And they shouldn't let Nolan North do it either.
Being the only parallel that we had with a character in-game that is no longer going to be continuing, that was very, very in-depth. There was
That
a
actor
lot
didn't
going
die.
on. Huh?
That actor didn't die. I mean, look, this is
Right,
just a
exactly. But they
categorically different
recast
thing.
him. They completely recast him. So the question is whether they would do that again to
I hope
do the
not.
same thing. Well,
hope
okay,
not.
you hope not, but I'm just saying they may go that route too because they have done it before, just for different reasons. Jail says, yeah, I wouldn't go with the. I wouldn't go with the Heath Ledger route where they. Where the Dark Knight Joker is just never mentioned in Dark Knight Rises. It's not that they really could do the same thing here at all. And the other question is whether they take this in a direction where Zavala's even a part of any of it at all. They may just leave him in the tower forever and not touch him.
Because the correct decision in The Dark Knight Rises was to not make that movie. You see.
Unexpected allies.
Anyway, well, listen, be sure to feel free to let your thoughts and feelings in the comments below on our YouTube channel.
Okay, so shall we go talk to Ikora and see what is left here of the main plot and then the side plot?
There's a lot going on. So now we got to go see Ikora. And the other question is, since Cade's dead, and eventually they'll probably have to do something with Zavala, do you think Ikora is going to survive this series as well? Are they literally just going to have the original trilogy
she's already
have all
been
heroic
recast.
deaths? Well, see, that's just it. You know what I mean? So, story-wise for the game, do you think they're just going to wrap her up?
The Traveler is gone, but we're still here. It may seem small, but it's no less important under the circumstances. Despite your triumphs against the former Emperor, the Witness has transformed the Traveler and gone somewhere we cannot follow. Losses are no stranger to any of us, and I have long since known that the world does not obey laws of poetic justice, much as we might hope otherwise. It would be easy to look at the sky and falter. We cannot. We must take the time we have and make these losses mean something. Neptune is the best and only direction we have. Work with the Cloud Striders. Learn what you can about the Veil. A step at a time, an inch at a time, we keep going. With or without the Traveler.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm glad Ikora was here to literally describe what it was that happened in that cutscene. Because I'm not sure I would have taken that meaning from it. It's like, okay, so he waved his finger and cut a triangular hole in it, and some light went into it. Like, my interpretation was is that like he broke into the Traveler, and his was like, oh no,
he's
he
now
transformed
infected it.
and then took it somewhere or went somewhere with
Or
it.
took it over,
And it was like,
or
that was not,
something.
So my interpretation of that cutscene is not, and the problem I guess is when all you're doing this particle effects and other wavy stuff, it's like, well, what were you supposed to have interpreted that to have meant?
What would Cade say? He'd say, huh, what just happened?
Exactly. I guess if I had to predict, and I think I said it when we were playing Destiny 1, is I'm like looking up at the ball and thinking like, well, the final level of Destiny is going to be in there, right? What's in there?
Right.
Nobody
Well,
knows. No
yeah.
one's been in
What's in
there.
there?
We're going to go in there.
Let's
And
find
they still might do that. In which case, this is all of a sideline because we've already rejected one replacement Traveler because that was Rasputin. Now Rasputin's gone.
Yep.
The Veil is another potential previous substitute Traveler, so maybe that's all we have left?
Maybe. So I always felt at some point that all the people that were inviting this whole game were all going to have to mass together and fight this off. You know, I always thought at some point, you know, especially with the Elixni. I figured the Elixni would have gone a lot early. Well, what about the Hive? The Hive is still kind of out there. The Vex is still kind of out there. We haven't ever heard anything with them yet.
All they have to do is resurrect Savathun as a guardian, and that part is complete.
Again. Well, I would love that. I would love the Hive to become the moth people that they were supposed to be, the original, dynamic of the game. I always thought they should have been rescued. Aaron says, yeah, I still haven't seen The Dark Knight Rises yet. The thing is, I haven't really felt compelled to.
In my opinion, you're not missing much.
Jail says you'll get a decent Catwoman if you see it, though. And I can't disagree. Deca says, yeah, they kind of have to kill them all off. They're all too entwined with the dark-light conflict. That's an interesting point. I can't say I totally disagree on that because, you know, of the lore and the characters, a lot of them have been with the dynamic for hundreds of years. Perfect example.
Which may mean that they were planning on killing either Zavala and or Ikora always. So now the only question is, well, you're doing it with or without a voice actor.
Yes, when and or how. You know, I always thought that they were going to sacrifice themselves and the mantle would be passed on to the next generation, if you will. And that really hasn't happened in kind of a steady dynamic. You know, they kind of killed off Cade to change things up a little. But now where we are now, I don't know how or if or any it's going to change any of the original ideas or path designs that they had.
Yeah. I don't know how much of what you currently have in Destiny you throw out by giving up the light versus dark saga. Like, presumably the Traveler, right? And presumably also the Witness. But that's a little weird because if you think about it, like those, if those are the equivalent of, say, in the Myth universe, right? You've got the Leveler and whatever the light side hero was. I can't forget the
golf ball.
Yeah. But I mean, there was supposed to be this 1,000-long-year struggle where, you know, light's on top for a little while, and then that guy goes corrupt and becomes the dark side and takes it over, and it just flips over and over again. To end the light and dark cycle suggests that is broken, right? So we don't need the Traveler and the Witness. We don't need the Winnower and the Gardener. So we're going to do a new thing. Are we also getting rid of the Vanguard? Are we getting rid of the Tower? Are we getting rid of Guardians? Are we doing all of that? And we're going to do a completely new thing with new story, new assets, new themes in a new environment. And it'll just be the same engine with the same basic gameplay, which is you have class-based action game with guns and other stuff. Or are they going to keep
be so new
a lot of that stuff and just have a new antagonist and new allies?
Maybe we're going to open up into a whole new dimension. Yeah, I mean, no idea on the speculation where it goes. I'm not sure if the lore masters who know from soup to nuts where we started with D1 up until now, whether the little seedlings of the original thoughts and or plans and how they're going to be executed in the coming future, couldn't say. I'd be curious to find out myself. I think we'll all know at some point, you know, they'll have to come up with some kind of trailer and or release date and or some kind of advertising campaign.
You have questions?
Are you anxiously anticipating? Are you ready to retire the Light Dark saga and say, okay, let's change this puppy up?
I'm ready to see how it ends. Whether I'm interested in following them through that transition into whatever they plan on doing afterwards, I want to know more about what it is first. I'm not sure I necessarily want to get on another treadmill. Because that's the problem.
Yeah,
like, you know
that's the thing.
Steam is doing a
treadmill,
sale.
So
yeah, Steam is doing a sale this week, right? And you know what it's promoting to me because I put it on my wish list?
Let me guess.
Was Sea of Thieves. And
oh wow. Okay.
But it also says to me, Sea of Thieves is suggested to you because you like games like Destiny and Grounded. And then I'm like, yes, games that are all designed to be so time consuming that they're the only thing you can play. And I'm like, I don't know. The thing I'm looking forward to, and I hope it's still going to be good, is Starfield, because it's a single-player action RPG in sci-fi, kind of like, you know, Mass Effect was.
Oh, no co-op?
Nope.
Bummer.
None.
See, I wouldn't mind co-op. I don't really need multiplayer, but co-op would be nice.
Yeah, I know.
But again,
I know.
if it's not, that's okay.
That was what we were looking like. We would have been fine if Destiny was just co-op without the massive player thing. And it could still have 3-man fire teams and 6-man raids. It just doesn't need to have all the rest of the stuff, the grinding and the social spaces and all that stuff. Like we didn't. This was not the bit we asked for. It was all the other things.
Nope.
But if the
in
only
fact, we talked extensively of the ways around it. You know, we literally talked extensively about that. It's like, well, listen, we could do all the things in the tower in my spaceship. We could all have greater storage by you earning it and filling in compartments. You know, we don't need to keep going here. We can just do these in orbit. And eventually, you could now do all those things that they made you go to the tower for in the menu. It's like, why did they start that this way? Jail says, yes, Starfield has been revealed to have no sex, which means romance is in danger.
Okay. Bethesda does that in their games terribly. It's no big deal. Like the Mass Effect game, the BioWare games aren't great at it either. It's kind of problematic. But like Bethesda's idea of having relationships between characters in Fallout and Elder Scrolls is essentially sex work. So, if they decide to leave that out, probably just as well. They're not very nuanced in their handling of it.
They probably couldn't do it justice.
But I would just say, if the only way we can get rid of the have to play this week to get your rewards, fear of missing out treadmill is to go back to a single player game where nothing happens when you're not playing. It'll wait as long as you want. Like, YouTube is throwing spoilers for the campaign we just finished now because it wants to show me the raid cutscene. It's like... In fact, we're probably going to see that when we go to orbit. Now that I've finished the campaign, I'm sure it's going to show that to us. We're going to try and go do the side story, and it's going to do that. So let's go back to Neomuna and talk to whoever it is we're supposed to talk to there.
There are the next step in the campaign quest
get the
line
subclass.
is
go to the
go to the Hall of Heroes and meditate to receive your Strand subclass.
Meditate on the fish. Okay, let's go meditate.
Now,
about a fish.
here's the thing. Did you buy all of your fragments? Because to be honest, there were a couple I did not have.
I've been picking up fragments. I haven't done anything with them, but I didn't think I could do anything with them until I had the subclass.
No, the older one. See, I was going to meditate. No, see, the thing is that there were apparently some releases of subclasses on your characters that had been changed over time.
Oh,
and if you didn't go to Ikora to look them up to buy them and then meditate on them, you never got them.
I did eventually do that. So yes, I think I was being reminded because they were still ones for stasis that I hadn't done. And then when I did all of those, I looked and said, oh, there were also others for the other ones. They were grenades I hadn't bought and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I have all of them now.
See, I don't. There's a couple I still have to do, and since I was going to meditate, now we can't because you left. So I'll have to come back. But there was no notification or indication anywhere about that.
Yeah. Jail says, I heard Raid Shadow Legends is getting a series. I saw it because there was a notification. There was a notification on the Exo Strangers camp on Europa that was like, do a mission a week and get a fragment. And I think that was where I noticed, oh, okay, so I don't already have these already. Let's go ahead and finish collecting them, I guess. Okay.
Well, with the success of Last of Us, I'm sure everyone and their cousin is going to be trying to adapt video games. So, that's a thing.
Okay.
Wait, are we going to see Nimbus first, or are you just going to go to the hall?
No, we're just supposed to go to the hall.
Okay, we're just going to go to the hall. Okay.
I'm guessing talk to Nimbus is the next thing. So
I hate to say we're going to be ping-ponging back and forth through these very beautiful empty hallways.
Probably.
With very strange door shapes.
Okay, meditate on the fish. I'm meditating.
The pukas.
You have made a breakthrough in your journey of mastering Strand. You can now purchase an aspect from the pond. Who am I paying? Who am I paying?
We're paying the pukas.
What kind of racket are these flying fish running here?
Apparently they love incense.
Hey, lady, want to buy a fragment? I mean, like...
Hey, what, you need fragment now? Yes. Take fragment now. We take long later.
Okay, purchasing Strand upgrades. You have harnessed the power of Strand and defeated Callus. The journey is far from over. Strand meditations allow you to unlock the full potential of Strand and become a true master. Use them to purchase new Strand aspects, fragments, and grenades.
Yeah, now you can't just use straight up money.
Yeah, Strand meditations can be spent at the Puka Pond to unlock additional Strand grenades, aspect, and fragments. Collect Strand meditations by using Strand in the system and completing activities. Additional Strand meditations are earned from all sources while in the Vex incursion zone, which is the equivalent of the Europa darkness zone, where the pieces of the space station were falling out of the sky.
Yep. Now, I have no idea what to get, whether it should be Into the Fray or the Ranger's Lash. I have no idea.
Okay, so there's only one super. There's... The dodges are just borrowed from the other classes. There's only one melee. The triple strafe and high jump are all the same. Okay, but there are two new grenades. So I've got the grapple, which is the first grenade, shackle grenade, thrown weapon of weighted strand matter that detonates suspending targets. Okay, so that's the shackle thing we've seen people use it. That seems interesting. And threadlings.
Yeah, it says not unlocked yet though. We can't actually buy these.
Yeah. Okay. So aspects is the only thing I can buy. And
right,
Widow's Silk.
Which one?
Is additional grenade. Your grapple creates a grapple tangle at the grapple point. Grapple. Ensnaring slam, a small shadow box with an arachnid on display showing the creature's deadly beauty. Give them something to catch their eye. Activate your air move to consume your... You know what? Sometimes I just like simple stuff, so it's basically like extra grenade or... really impossible thing that you're never going to get to proc reliably because you have to fly in the air and do a class ability to dive to the ground and suspend targets. Or extra grenade. I'm getting the extra grenade. I know I can use an extra grenade. Okay, yes.
Hey,
now
who
it says
couldn't?
go and see Nimbus. But I literally have enough meditations to buy the other one, so fine, buy it. I bought them both. Fragments. Thread of Ascent. Activate your grenade ability. Reloads your equipped weapon. It's the only thing that's unlocked, and I can buy it, so I'm buying it. Okay.
I'm out of meditations.
Okay, so now I guess I will choose the subclass.
Oh, do we have to?
And I will install the 2 aspects that I have, and that are the only ones that are available. And the 1 fragment. Okay.
And
so all
you
of the
put
grinding of the
multiples? No,
subclass
apparently.
is done separate from the story because you don't even get the subclass until the story is over. And then you must begin grinding the subclass.
Kinda sorted.
And you get an exotic for unlocking all of the strand upgrades on a class. Okay.
Oh, so wait a minute. We don't get the exotic until we... Oh, I thought we could just talk to Nimbus.
No, I'm guessing not.
Wow, step 1 of 7. So, okay,
Yeah,
and what's
that awards,
the
final
exotic?
warning? But that looks like what? It looks like a...
Oh,
what is it,
it's
sidearm?
your favorite, Narc. It's a sidearm.
Well, if I get it, I get it. If I don't...
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's just it. See?
I don't care.
How much of a completionist are you right now? Oh, yeah, did you talk to the radio? Is there anything in the radio?
No, I was afraid to. All right, I'll do it.
Why, you afraid it was about Lance?
I'm Jisoo Colorado, reporting for Neomuna Civil News. Cloud Strider Nimbus reports that recent cloud arc fluctuations are the result of new security measures to guard against intrusions. The Cloud Strider credits the Earth's Guardians for contributing personnel toward the dangerous operation. Despite this, more citizens have experienced nightmares. One name common to all, Nezarek.
Okay, so that's a teaser for the raid. Okay, let's go.
What about Osiris? Osiris is here.
Nah, you know what? Let's do it in order. I'm gonna go to Nimbus first.
All right,
then
but see,
if we need
that,
to,
that's the thing. The other thing that I'm never quite a fan of is the constant pinging back and forth on these short distances that you literally can't take a sparrow. You've got to hoof it, and they couldn't even bother to put NPCs here, so it's just empty halls. And these doors are way too small for people who are 14 feet tall.
Could have just fast traveled, I guess.
Actually, could we? Maybe, but there's no fast travel return, so we'd have to do it one way anyway.
I don't really know what victory looks like going forward, but I'm not gonna take this win from us. From Neomuna. It's weird not being the rookie anymore. I'm just Cloud Strider Nimbus. Feels wrong. Like I jumped out a window without my board. There was confidence in knowing the buck stopped with someone else. For Rohan, when I met him at least, it seemed like he just took everything in stride. It was easy for him. I guess I'll get there someday. We're having Rohan's induction into the Hall of Heroes in a bit.
Will you join us? It'll be great. Quinn will say something stuffy, there'll be lots of cheering, maybe a whistle if you want to get spicy. But I think he'd be honored if you were there.
Yeah, he literally wants us to walk back to that other location now.
Yep. We just left there.
Unfinished rewards, deterministic chaos.
Oh,
which
wait.
looks like
Did you get an exotic?
machine gun or
I've got an Ingram here. What do you have? You have something different.
I'm not sure. This looks like okay. So, Master Strand. It now says yes. I've completed the campaign. This page is weird. It's just. It says
yeah, it's
Master
an ad,
Strand,
is what it is. It's
power.
called an
But
advertisement.
I bought everything. I bought everything. You don't have anything left to sell me. I paid the $100.
Oh, what are you talking about? You could buy silver. You could buy suits. You could buy engrams. You could buy all kinds of things.
Yeah, but this page isn't showing me stuff you can buy.
No,
like,
but here.
I can't even click on anything. All I can do is say okay.
Look at mine, though. Mine is totally different from yours.
Yes.
I apparently have an available exotic. Why is that?
Did you finish the campaign on your other character?
Yes.
Okay, then you didn't get this screen because you probably already got it on that one, and probably I will get mine when I click through this ad
Maybe.
for stuff
Okay,
I've already
let's see what I
bought,
get.
I guess.
Oh, wow. I got a Crest of Alpha Lupi. And... okay, and now I got the...
yes, okay, so
unfinished business.
this screen is what happened to me after I accepted that. Okay, so you don't get it because I think you've already seen it.
Maybe.
So if I go to
but I
my
have a
screen
quest.
now and I do okay, then yes, it just comes back to this. I've got reward from him.
Okay, yeah, I've step 3 of 13 for this, what is this, a machine gun? I think it's a machine gun. Deterministic chaos, I think it is.
Yeah, so like that was quest progress. It wasn't to give you the exotic now. It was quest progress on the quest to get it.
Right. Woohoo. But yeah, don't ever say there's not enough things to buy. Come on, you've got all these emotes, you've got these
I'm not
synth
saying
waves,
that.
you got this weapon
I mean,
ornaments, you got all these shaders here. Oh, come on, you've got this exotic vehicle over here. This, I don't know what this is. It's got like so many things. Yeah, trust me. Every time you say, well, there's nothing I want to buy, trust me, they'll invent something new.
Apparently, we completed a secret event in Neomuna.
Eh? I would
There's
probably
thing that
fired a
says
weapon during a public event.
Secret events. We did 6 out of 10 secret events.
Nice. They were so secret. Don't tell anyone. I don't know how we could help anybody else in that. Oh, look at this shell. Wouldn't you want to buy the shell? This is great, a shell. Look at this. He's got wings.
I have more shells than I know what to do with already.
I've literally selected a motif, and I'm stuck with it. I'm sticking to the bright cycle shell, which is this one. Yay. I'm sticking to winning streak. This is my sparrow. There are many like it, but this one is mine. And I'm sticking in Constellation Tracer. This is my ship. That's
somehow I have advanced a Season of the Lost related requirement.
Wow.
For the title Ghost Rider, which says you get a ribbon mask because I 100%ed a thing.
Negative Ghost Rider. The
just
patent is full.
gave me a ribbon mask.
Okay, this thing just gave me a Season 5 Sparrow, of which I immediately dismantled.
It just gave me a ribbon mask to celebrate Festival of the Lost 2022.
Nice. Gone, but not forgotten. That's awesome. Yeah, and apparently, too, you can buy or receive as rewards strand meditations, but you need to get 18 levels with this guy. So... I'm at 12. I don't know what you're at.
I'm at 13.
Wow, I can't get the helmet till I'm 27?
I'm at 12 and a bit. I'm close to 13. I'm close to 13.
Okay. Well, he finally unlocked a whole bunch of these things because all of these were like sealed up and unviewable, right? Well, now you can see them. So this one, overload key, bounty, overload key chest, and this thing, another collectible locator. I guess this is to locate collectibles.
Okay, collectibles.
also has this shader. Okay, now this shader's kind of cool. It's a little blue.
One of the
but, you know,
animated
it's
ones?
shiny.
Okay, it's just very shiny.
No, it's just shiny. Shiny's good. But here's the thing, because they give you pretty much everything up until here. And I expected this to be the helmet, because all of this is gear and whatnot. No, the last thing that you could get before they start climbing up ladders here, this is 13, 15, 18, 21, 24. You've got to do 27 levels with this guy before you can actually get a completed set of armor for this.
Well, they just want you playing every week. They figure, well, you'll get that anyway.
That's a little steep. Yeah, but still, I mean, that's to complete the armor set they give you for this whole Lightfall expansion. That's a little disparaging difference to give you all, you know, these others and say, nope, you want the helmet. You gotta grind for it.
Okay, so the exotic reward thing is pointing me towards this big door next to Keitel.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna love this. There's a whole other room in there with a whole mess of things.
It's got a whole other universe in his office. All right, let's see what this is.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a black screen. It's a loading screen.
It's a feature.
Today, we honor relentless Rohan, his service, his sacrifice. More than a protector of Neomuna, he was a true cloud strider. He cut his years
Strode so many clouds.
So that the whole of humanity may thrive far into the future.
Today we suffer, so tomorrow can live on.
You're entombing his flash drive.
Now he gets his own server.
Why does it look like a PlayStation 4?
Why do you think?
That was short.
Oh, no, there's going to be more. That was just the intro.
Unfinished business. Visit Nimbus to find out why they left Rohan's induction service early. Is that what happened there? I swear to God, it's almost like there's two entirely different teams that are involved in the text and the visuals, and it's like somebody made the visuals and gave it to the other team, and they have to write a text that somehow links these things together in a comprehensible way. Right, so yeah, there's a old PlayStation 4. Now they've unlocked this whole new room.
Not like in a creepy way. I've been tracking the war on city sensors. You seem terrifyingly competent. Anyway, this is where I'd usually show you around, maybe buy you a drink, but I got an eensy-weensy crisis. Let me just... What? No! Do not core dump! Dumb machine! Okay. Why don't you take a look around while I get to a good stopping point?
You know what? I think I would have preferred if they. Oh, actually, okay. So this is basically the mausoleum of the Arbiter is what we're looking at.
Yes, thank you. I was waiting for you to pick that up. I was gonna show some more Halo parallels.
I hadn't turned to the left yet to see all the horizontal ones sticking out of the
horizontal
wall,
servers. Yes,
instead of the vertical PlayStations sticking out of the floor.
I was waiting for you to see it.
It really just occurred to me, though, now, talking to this, which is like, okay, so this is one of the disembodied, simulated characters inside the servers that we're talking to.
No, that's the AI, actually.
But you know what? It should have just been the flying fish. Everybody here, like, instead of having those things and the fish, it should be just like, no, everybody has an avatar in the world that is a little mechanical flying fish, and so you just talk to the fish, and you're doing missions for the fish. And you go back to the fish, and they give you rewards. That's what I would have wanted out of that.
To be honest, it would have been funny is that if at the end of this campaign, right, and your ghost like flew up in there to engage, inject the traveler with, the code that, Megamind needed to attack it, and your ghost died right there. That would have made sense for you to get a polka now, where now instead of a guardian ghost, you have a
substitute for your
polka.
ghost. Yeah,
Yes,
that would have made
yes.
sense too.
See,
And
that
it would have
been...
also it would have also given good cover if they wanted to nerf a lot of guardian abilities going forward, like to say like
exactly
there's everything's a darkness
No
zone now. There's only revive tokens,
Lightfall.
no more free
Right.
revives, you know, anything because
Yep.
your little poor
Bye-bye.
little fish can't be a ghost, you know.
Imagine.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
And see, you know, I mean, there's whole different things that you could have done if they went that way. Now, did you get the Stargazer thing? Because you didn't seem to get that dialogue the way that I did.
I guess not. She said like,
okay.
come back later. I have a problem. So I decided, okay, I'll leave and go do with the thing.
I got a different set of dialogue. You want to look at my cam here? Because yeah, this you talk to her and you get this whole quest line thing called Stargazer.
Maybe by later she meant in 5 seconds.
Maybe, I don't know. But I was just curious that we both talked to her.
Your account is further advanced than mine, so you're getting another thing, whereas I haven't. So I like my account has to go finish the other stuff.
Oh, maybe. Because once you talk to her, apparently the Cloud Strider records, there's also a thing here.
When the witness made
just give me the dialogue now.
After, it rebooted all our Cloud Arc security. Guess the Vex noticed because they busted in here and blew up 5 of my Memorial servers. The audacity, right? Each server is nano-constructed from a Cloud Strider's core drive and filled with all their logs and records. They're irreplaceable. It's not like the Vex are destroyed so randomly. There's got to be a connection. Probably on those
the Vex are
servers.
defacing tombstones. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. And we have to stop them and or rebuild them and or make new
I've
ones.
never seen before. So I thought maybe he could help me scrape the data. Just go take a look at those damaged memorials. See if you can pick up anything.
Okay, so it's like, look around the hall. Oh, there's an audio tour. Okay, you know what? I want to get on with the B story, with the missions, before I do that.
Okay.
I'm sure that could easily eat up half an hour.
Oh, I've no doubt.
Subtitle.
Yeah, I know. If you have to talk to her about it. Now, do you want to talk about Osiris over here? Because he has a thingy.
He doesn't have a thing for me.
He doesn't?
No.
Okay, well, tell you what. Why don't you put it on my cam and I'll do it.
It doesn't make sense. How are we still alive? Was the witness only interested in the veil? It appears to have created a link using ghosts and the veil. The convergence of primordial light and darkness to open a portal. But to where? We should focus our efforts on the veil and the trail the witness might have left behind. If you need a moment, take it. But bear in mind, one loss does not equate to defeat. Keep fighting.
And that opens up a whole new set of adventures, because... Adventures!
Are they still a thing? Are adventures still in the game?
Yes. Apparently.
Okay. Alright, I'm at Nimbus.
Oh, hey, Guardian. Induction ceremony wrap up all right? The citizens did a good job improvising. Traditionally, both Cloud Striders are there for the final handoff, but Rohan wasn't here, so... And if he were, he wouldn't be moaning about the past. He'd be too busy cracking open the veil, jumping through the portal, and knocking the witness back on its multiple asses. You know, the Vex were working on a copycat veil. Oh yeah, Rohan stumbled on it in the Nexus, years ago. It was half finished then, but he was convinced that the Vex had the goods on the original. Goods we'd need one day. Just think! We wrestled the Veil's secrets out of the Vex and we're one step closer to kicking down the witness's door. But first, we gotta track down Rohan's notes. So, what do you say? Help me follow in the big guy's footsteps?
Okay, so we think the Veil is a copycat Traveler, and the Vex are making a copycat Veil. So they're making a copy of a copy. Select cipher qubits from the Vex and use them to extract Rohan's data from cloud accretions. All right, so more in-game currencies.
Yep, because you can never have too many.
All right. Okay, so that at this point has become an exotic quest, but there was still the other thing, which was, hey, Devram K wants you to lead the attempt to rescue prisoners from the Pyramid Opus in the EDZ. So why don't we pick that up?
Okay. Well, wait a minute. There's a Pardon Ordnance campaign. Are you seeing that?
It says you can't do it anyway. Requires polymorphic shell code, complete Nimbus's weekly bounty.
Right, but it is listed as a campaign thing, so I have a feeling that it's a timed event that we have to do at the right moment and the right week or whatever else. So, and we have to complete his bounty.
I don't have it at all.
Okay. Oh, there's an interlude at Keitel. She has a thing apparently. And I was looking around for the adventures. I don't really see the adventures quite yet. I'm wondering they come up later because they said that they added them. Careful, I think we're still on my cam.
Because I hadn't gotten anywhere. I don't think Keitel
has... to thank you for bringing an end.
Oh, nothing for you?
Was once
okay, she has something for me. There you go.
I wish we had a moment of respite to celebrate our victory. Greater strife lies ahead. I will prepare the Cabal for the Witness's machinations, and when it reveals itself, I will once more be standing by your side on the battlefield.
Pretty much. Thanks for killing my dad.
Yep. Well, what was once her dad, she kind of equates that as being him long ago.
I'm guessing the other stuff can't be unlocked without doing all the audio logs for this room.
Yep. Probably. So the question is, do you want to do them now or later?
No, later. I'm not doing them now.
See, I had a feeling the one thing to continue is the one thing you don't want to do.
Yeah, exactly. I want to do the side thing, which is the battleground stuff, because I know at least there's some plot advancement then. I think we can finish that before we finish for today.
Okay. Yeah, what time was it? Well, 20 minutes. Unless you wanted to go long.
I'll go long a little bit.
Okay.
But I think we can do this.
I love how Aaron says, yeah, you can never have too many grenades. This is true. I actually remember an old build I had that actually gave me dupes on everything. It was really, really a nice build. I wish I could remember how I did it. But, you watch YouTube videos and other channels of people that have synergized things way more than we ever did or would. And once I started paying attention to those and actually made a couple of builds, they were really, really nice. The way that you could get your armor perks and your weapon perks and all the boosting things. I think it was either a hunter or a titan. I don't think I had it in my warlock, but it literally gave 2 grenades, 2. What was the other thing I had? I can't remember. Hold on, because the interface has changed. I don't think whether it was on the striker or I think it was actually on my Void Walker hunter. That gave me 2 melees, 2 grenades, and my boots that I had on actually gave me a bonus where every time I used my super, it gave me energy to use my super again, and if I did enough of it, I would get my super back. So literally, you became ultra powerful. It was absolutely fantastic. I love that build.
Repeat emergency transmission. This is Amanda Holiday. My ship was
she's not dead.
during combat, and I was forced down in the EDZ. While I was waiting for evac, I saw a Shadow Legion patrol leading a group of captives to a pyramid. I'm sneaking into the facility with the prisoners. I'll bring my comms along as a beacon. Whoever hears this, tell the Guardian to gear up and follow my signal. I'll be waiting. Repeat emergency transmission.
Maybe the idea was that we would do this much quicker as a break in the main campaign. And so we would have found this out already. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, I think by design this is set up so you could do it anytime. But
at this point, it feels like, oh yeah, remember when Amanda Holiday went missing 3 weeks ago?
No.
Why are we joining allies? What is?
I don't know. Oh, is this
we're
a
joining
joint thing?
somebody else in progress who was far ahead of us.
Nice.
Follow my comm signal right to us.
Oh, poor Chunky boy. We gotta go help Chunky.
Moment, but fear not, they're en route.
I want to be changing my build because I don't want the stranding crap.
Okay, so now there's a pyramid in the EDZ.
Good place for a pyramid.
Pretty sure it's a new thing, right? Like this wasn't here?
Could be. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my rocket launcher because reasons.
Nothing to throw the ball at. Oh well.
You were saying?
We will breach the pyramid not through its walls, but through the very fabric of reality. Harness my power and enter the Ascendant Plane.
Or as we like to think, flush the dimensional toilet.
What are you smoking, Mara?
And why isn't she sharing?
I must admit, I had several good ideas for this jailbreak, but traversing an alternate reality was not among them.
Guardian's doing what now? I swear, the longer I know you, all the stranger
She said
things
y'all.
Stranger still, now that the witness has arrived.
Apparently she's gonna say the word crawdaddy at some point, which some people were surprised by.
God damn it. That thing is apparently lethal.
Yeah, hold on. I'll come back for you.
No, it's okay. I'm already up.
Oh, all right. Never mind. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, see, now I gotta come save you. I feel bad because Chunky Boy's already through.
Eliminate the taken blight and summon a balefire in its place. It will consecrate this place and drive the darkness
Summon a
out of
what?
the forest.
What now?
So start a campfire. Shoot the glowy thing and leave another glowy thing.
Basically a well. But it doesn't do anything. Okay.
It's just pretty. Doesn't have to do anything, it just has to be.
Whatever you did out there must have worked, Guardian. You got base security chasing their tails. Looks like they're deploying some heavy firepower to stop you, though.
There's something up ahead. It's bringing back a memory, or Aldrin's memory, I guess. A familiar voice. Be careful, Guardian.
They can have tails?
All the people who did do raid stuff. This is what raid stuff looked
Oh,
like.
hey, look, it's the meatball.
Or as some people called it, the asshole. And he's immune, of course.
Defilers. They are but empty shells filled with the desires of a greater will. Trust in your light, and they cannot stop you.
Are we getting a heavy dose of member berries with this? Remember when the Taken was a thing? I remember. No, that's okay. I'll light the fire. Okay, now you can shoot him. I guess they had to make it an orifice because it was just an eyeball. People say they're ripping off Doom.
Anytime I go for one of these green balls to do something with it, it disappears.
Because you're not using them fast enough.
I guess not.
Trying to tell which ones we can shoot and which ones we can't. Oh, now he's immune again.
Immune. And run across the other side, I guess.
This is where infinite shoulder charge really comes in handy. Those people kill the guys I'm going for. Oh, darn. I missed that one. Oh, baddies.
Oh, yeah, I see him. I see him.
I gotta dodge. Oh, he's almost out. There we go. Hey, rocket for the win. It really is Blightfall.
for hours but couldn't find any entry points. And now the Guardian just walks in?
It depends on one's point of view. The walls of the prison may be impenetrable, but the walls between worlds are not.
You never did.
Yeah, because we're awesome.
I admit, I had thought that was it.
No, not at all.
I see you on my radar, Guardian. The prison cells should be just ahead. The head guard's a real piece of work, though, so watch yourself.
Okay, shielding it.
Target powerful takers to seize their essence and consecrate them in your balefires. Once sanctified.
Does this remind you of anything?
Not coming to mind at the moment.
Well Defense's Dreaming City.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Quick, stand in the circle and kill everything as it runs around you. Versus the other one, which is you're in a room and you've got to run around it.
Okay, now I'm supposed to dunk. Yeah.
Well, this baddie's over in the corner.
Where does this go now?
I don't know.
Oh, I throw it at him. I think I throw it at him. Or maybe not. That didn't do anything.
I have a feeling that either we throw it at something specific or it needs to be deposited
Oh, wait. Does
somewhere.
it get thrown at the pyramids in the background?
Probably.
Alright, so we need another
To be
wizard.
honest, when this came up, I was with some people and I literally just started shooting everything and they'd handle the mechanics. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I was very tired after doing the campaign, even with the cheese.
Okay, I've got the essence again. Now I dunk. It's gonna give me a ball. I think we throw the ball
at the baddie. Yeah, because he's now the target. Okay, he's up and now.
I think our rando did it for us.
Yay, rando! Okay, so now it's damage around on the baddie. Okay, where'd he go? Okay, he's in the back? Or, no. Oh, he's gone way back. So we gotta move up, I guess. I guess we're going to the next level.
Yeah, we gotta light the next fire. Wizard in the back. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, it is like well because everything outside of here hurts.
Yep, you notice that. Okay, she dropped her little thingy on the rear left. Just handling ads.
Okay, consecrate essence. I've got a ball.
His target on the left.
Oh, I threw it at the wrong thing. Right. Do it again. Consecrate. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right.
You're a rando to it. There's glowy things that are in the upper right and upper left. Do we have to throw those at them, or are we throwing it at the pyramids in the back?
Once I had the throwable, I was looking for something that said, here, do it here, and it wasn't anything.
Well, Chunky
like
Boy's
I've
going
killed
over
the
there,
wizards,
so-
I bring the thing back, I concentrate at the entrance, that gives me a ball. It's not clear what happens with the ball, though. Okay, no, yes, you throw it at a pyramid. You throw it at the
Okay, I
pyramid.
was right then. All right, so yeah, it gets the pyramid toss. Okay, he's almost dead.
Yeah,
there he
there
is.
It didn't have an
Free the
objective
prisoners!
Extraction confirmed. The hostages are on their way back to the farm.
So wait a minute, are we letting them go, or are these prisoners just so
Guardian,
cheap they're free?
My ship's nearby, but she took a beating. I could use your help getting her
Like
out.
free puppies.
I assume Amanda's not in the thing
No, she's
every
right there.
time you
You
do
see her?
this. Yes,
I don't
she's
know.
here. You don't see her?
No, I see her, but yeah, I'm having a feeling that
But this is a
may
repeated
or may not be the case.
activity, so she can't be
Right.
there every time you do it. There will
Well,
be
she
prisoners
shouldn't.
every time you do it, but not her.
She shouldn't be there every time. That doesn't necessarily mean that she is. Now, you see this thing? This is
Oh,
a new
this is
feature.
new.
This you can actually congratulate our buddy here and say, give him a commendation. Thoughtful, yes. You are thoughtful, too. Everybody's thoughtful. What's Narc? Narc is the joy bringer.
That is weird. That is
Again,
weird and kind of
they're
unintuitive.
usurping that mechanic from other video games that have
Are
a
they?
similar system. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Is that a Fortnite
I
thing?
can't name them offhand because I don't
know.
play those.
don't
But I
look
do
it up.
know that that's a thing where you can actually congratulatorily give kudos, thanks, pluses, thumbs up, high fives, what have you, to
Okay,
other
all right.
players in your party. It's
Now
a way
we
to
go
be
back
positive.
To the cutscene.
Oh no, cutscene.
Hey, Guardian. Thanks for your help back there. Just need to clear out this...
And yes, she did.
What?
Yep.
Is this supposed to be comic relief?
Ow.
I guess so.
Nice shot. Right through the heart.
And you're to blame.
I knew you were gonna do that.
We thought you were Shadow Legion.
Easy mistake. I'm just so beefy. You're leaving again? Don't you ever slow down?
Even for the beefcake?
Nope, not when there's work to be done.
Amanda. When your ship... I thought I might never see you again.
No time for that kind of talk. I'm here now. Let's get moving.
Is this a thing?
Yes. Oh, they were an item for a long time. That was a subtexting plot thing long ago. Minus the bullet.
I missed that entirely.
Oh, you did you? Oh, so this is a total surprise. Oh, this is
like,
awesome.
what the hell are you talking about? Like, first,
Yeah,
my
you missed
reaction. My
no,
reaction
no,
is,
no.
no, I didn't think you were Shadow Legion. I thought you were Aldrin, you son of a bit. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god, that's awesome. So you didn't
what-
even know that they were together, that
No.
they had a falling out. That they,
No.
Oh yeah, you weren't paying attention to all the
What
other
season
stuff
was
going
that?
on. The other, there were a bunch of them. There were a bunch of little snippets all out through campaigns, far and wide since Forsaken. So yeah, oh I love it. I love it that that's a shock and or surprise.
went over my head.
That's awesome. Okay, well, see, even diehard fans can miss this kind of stuff. Just goes to show. Oh man, that's awesome. So yeah, you didn't see that coming at all.
No,
Cool.
I'm seeing that and saying, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not
That's
even.
awesome.
I didn't even know these characters were aware of each other.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
they were a thing.
I got a weapon. I get a sword.
Yeah, see, now you got a sword. See, I already got the sword on my other character, so this is just giving me a Defiant Ingram, so...
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Royal Executioner.
And I get...
I've got a thing. I've got a thing.
Yeah,
Cutscene.
I also get an Ingram. It's fine.
No, at the cutscene. Me.
Oh.
It is as I hoped. Your light sings with the incantations I send forth, strengthening you in ways not seen since the Seven Paladins. Since the Queen's Guard. Powerful as I am, I cannot be everywhere at once. But the Guardians...
Michelle Yeoh can do that.
So, I entrust you with my favor. Take it. Breach the Ascendant Plane. Walk the ley lines within, and banish those who would oppose you. I do not ask for fealty in return. I would not kneel in your place, as favor with condition remains a shackle. No. Claim this power freely, as your strength serves my kingdom and your own. Let it flow through you, Queen's Guard, and I shall knight you myself.
Yeah, we're just gonna get all the accolades. So we stand unbroken. Yeah, Morrow greets you on the holo projector, sensing triumph, hesitates, Queen's Guard. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be a knight.
Yeah, I guess I haven't done something else because I literally do not have that.
Oh, see, well that's just it. So I have a feeling there's a slight difference between you and I, based on campaign progress. Probably because of my other character, but yeah, I ended up getting 2 of these Royal Executioner fusion rifles, because reasons. Wow, that is not subtle.
No.
Let's see. Whoa, wow, okay, that looks vicious, doesn't it? Okay, no, that's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not
no,
bad.
I had to go to the seasonal
even
challenges
better.
page and tick off a thing, and now it says, now talk to Mara.
Okay, I gotta say, the best shader in this game so far is Bloody Tooth. It works for everything. It works for armor, it works for weapons, it's absolutely universal. So thumbs up for Bloody Shader, probably my favorite shader. In fact, if New Age black armor back in the day just was more black than gray, I'd probably love that one just as much. But look at that. Now, doesn't that look so much better than what it was before? Seriously?
Yeah.
I can't say I will use it at all, but with that shader, those things do not look bad. Oh, and I got a bow. Look at, oh wow. Raconteur. Have you been using bows or been playing at all with any of the bow stuff?
Not so far this season, but I had been using a lot of them just because there was some some bows that had some good anti-champion perks on them.
Oh yeah. I think I
So I was
vaguely
using them
remember
for soloing lost sectors with it.
that. Okay. Well, Queen. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Eek, look at that. That's a green, boy. That is green. There we go.
It's also
See?
not a
Now that looks
a particularly pretty gun either.
No, I'm not a fan of Vice weapons. You know, they have that you know, very unique style. Just not a fan. But even that shader makes those look good. So yeah, Universal. I didn't use it on this one because I thought this one looked pretty good with the textured on this one. You know, it looks like you know, composite plastic on that thing. I thought that looks good for that. I've yet to actually use that in combat yet. And anyway, okay, so you have to do those 2 items before you think you get
Oh, I just had to do a triumph, and then it said, "Okay, and now you can talk to Mara," and it's just going to give me the same scene that you just saw.
I sensed your
okay.
triumph.
Yeah.
Well, this is the unyielding favor
With the
armor
scepter in
set.
hand, you were able to
I gotta
move
say, I
through
do like the default colors. The red and the black is kind of cool. Still not symmetrical. But, I mean, this is supposed to be Queensguard type stuff. Does this say Dreaming City to you, though?
No,
I
not at
can't
all.
say that it
doesn't
says
say
Dreaming
awoken.
City to me.
I mean, it looks more Warmind with red and black.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's not bad.
I think the problem
I'd
here
have to
is that
play with it a bit, but
there's too much color palette overlap with what the Queen's palette used to be and what they've made Calluses, which is basically just purple and gold for royalty.
Ooh. Wow.
So if they brought back the old Queen's Wrath stuff, it would just look like Calluses stuff now.
Yeah, that's a butt towel. That's a butt towel that covers half your leg. That's not a butt towel. That's half a pair of pants.
It's a pant leg, yeah.
That's half a pair of pants. Yeah, they went a little crazy on that. I wish you could actually like lengthen or shorten these things by design to, customize and say, hey, I want the super long, or hey, I want the super short. That'd be kind of neat if you actually had the option of the choice. But the helmet, I gotta say, is very unique. Do you remember ever seeing a helmet like this at all?
No.
And this is
it's not even really a helmet, because it's a fabric cover? It looks like a
kind of.
It looks like kind of a hood over a helmet.
It looks way more designed for a hunter than for a Titan in this particular thing. I'm curious what your hunter would look like under your unyielding thing. I'm curious because I didn't look when I had.
It looks
my
like
hunter.
you got a helmet that came with its own carrying case, and you're wearing it while leaving it in the case.
Kind of, yeah. Though I do have one war table upgrade for grenades. But anyway, okay, so on the shopping list to do, it says new quest available. I don't know if that's something you want or need to do.
No, it's just grinding battlegrounds. This is just this is just the seasonal thing.
Yep. Yeah, we stand unbroken. Collect 3 of this. Collect 5 of that. Collect 4 billion of this.
Exactly.
Okay. But that being said, anything we need to do before we wrap up?
I think so. I was trying to do this investigation of this tech witch over here, and it still glitches out. Like Ghost goes out and doesn't say anything or do anything, and nothing happens.
You think it's just an accident to?
Maybe it's a mistake.
Oh,
that,
wait.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, it disappeared.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
Ghost goes out and scans, but then nothing happens.
See, I don't
Maybe
remember
there's
even my Ghost
supposed to
going
be
out
something later, and it's not supposed to be showing now, and that's why whatever content there is doesn't load.
That's what I'm wondering, is a timing thing.
Alright, so, I mean, I think that's it. Basically, we did the intro to the seasonal story. We finished the campaign. There's just grinding for stuff left.
Apparently.
Oh, and the audio tour.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's something I found interesting. I don't know how interesting you'll find it, though. Obviously, you weren't
I don't know,
enthused.
but I think we could do that safely off stream. It would be okay.
Okie dokie. All right.
I'll catch up with the story the way I usually do, which is watching Bife's videos.
Watching videos on other YouTube channels. The irony. So I guess that was Lightfall.
Yep.
Thoughts, feelings, impressions, comments, questions, complaints, praises.
Nothing fell. In fact,
nothing yet.
The traveler rose, and then
yes, and to be honest,
I right on and cut into and maybe disappeared.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. I always thought when this was falling, we were actually going to lose it again, just like the Red War. But in this case, we weren't going to get it back, or at least not in the same form. I literally thought that they were going to vault all of the super types. Strand and new discoveries on Neo Muna were going to be the new supers, and when your ghost started flying up into the sky, I literally thought he was going to die, or we were going to have to kill him, and then we would get a puka. I literally thought all of that was going to happen, and it didn't.
I think there are a bunch of directions the story could go to in that area, but since they've intertwined the ordinary gameplay routine with those elements, they can't do that. So they started this story by having the traveler rise into the sky but not go away. And then they had something going on with it here, but notice it's still here in the middle of the map. It's just got a purple triangle on it now.
Right.
So the traveler's an ally. I'm sure everybody appreciates that. That's fine. But doing stuff like taking away subclasses, taking away your ghost just has gameplay implications that they don't want to have, so they don't do that.
Right. Well, yet. I mean, the question is if and will that's going to happen after they retire. We don't know whether the Traveler is going to survive. Personally, I thought he wasn't going to. I thought eventually the Traveler was either A, going to go away, B, self-destruct to sacrifice himself to save us and everyone else that's left, in a big dramatic, brouhaha. But just overall, I didn't think we were gonna keep these light powers. I really thought eventually they were going to not be a thing.
I don't think they're going to do that. Like, I don't think they're going to end the next expansion with a boss fight against the Witness where they're like, okay, 2 guns and grenades, that's what you get. No class ability. It's like, I don't see them doing that. I mean, there'd be a riot.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. But again, at the end of whatever this game is, I had a feeling that that's how it was going to end, or at least partially, where there was going to be a radical change where we were going to enter either a new golden age or, better yet, a new darkness age. I think that would be far more interesting because Strand is supposed to be a darkness. And if we realize that the dark is not the evil, it's not the bad versus the good, it's something different. The whole outlook and mentality about it is changing. I thought, hey, light was this era, whereas dark will be the next. Do you know what I mean? That to me seemed kind of a logical thing where all of our light powers were going to go away.
I thought they were doing that, and then the primary characters in this turned out to be comic relief. So
yeah. Hey, if we didn't get that cutscene, where else can you see Aldrin get shot through the heart?
Oh, I didn't even mean that. I just meant the Cloud Strider characters in general. Like, it all seems very lighthearted, and they're pushing back on Osiris for being too serious, and everything there with his.
Yeah. No, what did you think about Nimbus and his dad, character-wise?
They're okay. I mean, I know that some people don't like them, and I know that some people like them, and I gotta admit, I don't feel very strongly about it either way.
Nimbus, I always thought was on the cusp,
but I don't really care about him that much either.
Well, it's funny because the whole time Nimbus to me was always on the cusp of being too much, and then something would happen that would empathize, more with the character, and then he would get to the edge of too much, and then it would come back. So they were riding that razor's edge with me for a very long time. A lot of other people don't feel the same. Aaron says, yeah, that's just the title of the last level of the marathon scenario, by the way. That Frazure or Fitzure, I don't know how you pronounce that.
That's basically unrelated. That was a while ago.
Yeah. Aaron says Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah, I know. I love the Pepperidge Farm memory joke. Deca says, yeah, basically darkness is magic, light is science. Exactly. So to me, in my mind, for them going into a whole new, space magic is not really separating the game from, the original idea. So I thought that would be kind of an interesting place to go to. Aaron says, I've come to appreciate the order versus chaos stories a lot lately, more so than good versus evil. Yes, thank you. I definitely agree. I think in fact, when I first heard of Destiny, the whole light darkness thing, I literally did really? Simply because I always thought that had been played out too much everywhere, and I was looking for something new and or different. So now that we've had the light saga for the past 10 years, I'm looking forward to something different. How about you? Deca says, yeah, in an age of darkness and the age of science falls by the wayside, an age of light is the opposite. I don't like order versus chaos because the extremes of both are too much, and the real answer is balance between the both. Yes, I agree. Balance is always something that has been thematically used a lot, but real balance where there's real compromise and real, lingering issues that are never really fully resolved always tends to leave a bad taste in people's mouth, and they don't like it. They don't like, they want a definitive good guy, bad guy, win either way. They never like it where something is left in a certain amount of ambiguity. I kind of wish that more compromises would come in, and that's something where balance is struck. Not everybody's happy, and that's actually a good thing. You know what I mean? That's kind of way more parallels a lot of real life. Aaron says, that's a stand I take, actually. The idea of being both order and chaos are too destructive in the extreme. See Moorcock's Eternal Champion story, where there are law versus chaos, but both are destructive. This is true. And the true answer is balance between both. Stories, that is, those peoples would hate Eternal then. Probably. I just always felt that it would be nice if there was one where an uneasy peace and or a resolution where not all parties were happy, but they could live with it. You know what I mean? That, to me, I always thought would be interesting. It would be complex. It would be dynamic. It would also be, a pendulum swing of back and forth between them, as opposed to the balance being steady and locked. You know what I mean? Something a little bit more fluid, but the pendulum never swings too far in either way. That, to me, I thought would be kind of cool. So how about you? Good, bad, happy, worth it? Play it again tomorrow?
I don't
Scale
know.
of 1 to 10?
I just have a feeling that what I've been waiting for the last couple expansions is really the one that's going to come in the last one, and this was just a filler or a connecting piece to that. So
right, the bridge as opposed to the end.
Yeah.
The Callus thing at the end, though, are you glad that we did the cheats?
I don't know, since I didn't try to play the whole thing by myself, so I don't know how bad that fight is. It is a closed arena, but it's fairly big. I'll imagine it will be when I try to do the legendary version. So
you get booped off the sides, you grab those grapples from the wrong angle, and immediately... That happened to me twice. I mean, I went through the entire thing up until the point we started that and didn't die at all. And then within a span of less than 2 minutes, I died twice, simply because those grapple directions were too much, and the trajectory and the momentum just yeeted me off, and there was no coming back.
Yeah, I have a feeling that
not a fan of that room.
The grapple is not going to be as useful as I want it to be in critical, difficult content, and its real utility is going to be screwing around in patrol, which is weird that they don't give it to you to screw around in patrol until you finish the campaign. So I really feel that, like, if you're doing the Halo thing, which is like, hey, we should start on legendary, you're kind of locking yourself out of being able to play with Strand until you get to the end of the content, which is maybe not a good idea.
So the question is, are you going to farm Strand? Are you going to fill out that particular...
I don't know. I don't know that I'll have time to do that. I will go through and patrol and see how much fun can Strand be. Like, do what people were doing in the videos, grappling onto... noble rounds, grappling onto missiles, grappling onto people's sparrows, grappling onto threshers. I want to play around. I want to see how much fun it can be, aside
grapple out of the map
it to consume content.
Yeah. Now, do you think, as far as the tricksters and the people who do the map explorations, do you think grapple is going to be a great tool for all the people that go outside the map?
Maybe. Why not?
Maybe they've been dreaming for this. I don't know. That'd be interesting to see. I'd love to see some videos where people use grapple in circumstances and situations Bungie never anticipated.
Yeah,
that could be fun. Overall, for me, I would have to say I like a lot of the new things. I like a lot of the changes. I'm not a big fan of the super, but again, it is totally new. I would really have to level all of it up. I would have to see some builds. I would have to see some synergy to see whether it's A, as enjoyable, and B, as combat effective. Because that's always been the two big things for me, is whether it's fun to use and whether it's really effective in the missions that you do. You know what I mean? Because if it's not good in raids, or it's not good in strikes, or it's not good in any of the content that we always like doing, which is all more the co-op as opposed to any of the other stuff, Crucible, then yeah, if it's not as good as the stuff that A, we've been using, and B, are used to, and C, have builds for, then I guess it kind of fails as far as a new thing goes. But again, it's interesting, a whole lot of changes on a whole lot of different combat effectiveness. There may be one build that is just absolutely like top tier, S tier, stellar that we just haven't unlocked and done yet.
I may just end up liking it better on Warlock, like a lot of the other stuff. So I may like
maybe
Threadling on Warlock more than I like the Hunter Super.
Yeah. Well, see, I did Hunter first, and I knew that if you ran into foibles, I would be able to sympathize with you because I did it for the entire first campaign. Most of it on Legendary by myself. There was literally only the last level and 2 middle ones where I
have to go
didn't
back
do
and
Legendary.
because I haven't. I came up to where we ended it last time, and that was it.
Right. So, yeah. So that was the thing. Overall, I have to give it like maybe a 6 or a 6.5. I mean, it was interesting, but there's a whole lot of ambiguity going on with what's going on with Megamind. What did Megamind actually achieve? We failed. Okay. Now what? Since we don't know the extent of it, the context of it, or the ramifications of it for what's coming. You know, it's like, it's totally this nebulous thing, and therefore killing Callus, that room, it was a challenge, and I'm sure it probably would have felt more victorious if we were running around for 30, 40, 50 minutes and then kill him. Yay. But we've done that in other rooms against other guys. Do you know what I mean? It's not like that experience is a new D experience. So we foregoed it for the sake of the stream and for the sake of getting the campaign done. So just want people to understand that. But yeah, it just reminded me so much. There's so many Halo parallels I noticed. There was so many, other content from even other Destiny games. The whole shooting him under the stairs totally reminded me of that, war with the Cabal on Mars. I mean, that just absolutely, it's like, wow, this is the same thing. This is the same glitch. I love it.
One of the pyramid missions in the last, big expansion also had an area like that where you could drop down onto a ledge and you could shoot a bunch of enemies where they couldn't get at you, and I used that.
Yep. And to me, part of the joy is finding those particular things because tactically they can be fun. But here I'm just glad that they didn't patch it yet. Maybe they can't patch it, or maybe they haven't gotten to it yet. I don't know. But yeah, getting up on top of that shield dome and then shooting him down from above. Yeah, that really, really helped out with that. And shooting under the stairs. Because again, you can die in there. I died there a couple of times when those nasties get on the corners and still shoot you. Yeah. So it's not a super easy cheese. It's not like, hey, like a clawed hole or something where you can't even get shot at. So we simply wanted to not get you stuck here too long. Okay, so I guess that is it. So for everyone that joined us today, we certainly hope you had fun these last 3 weeks watching the Rampancy.net playthrough of Destiny 2 Lightfall. Please feel free to check out all of our other exciting adventures on our YouTube channel at Rampancy.net. And for schedules, Narc, you got slides.
Yep. So we are not having a stream next Saturday, but next Sunday we're going to try to do some special stuff. Thanks for Jail for putting together this promo image from our old imagery here, the nice marathon terminal there, which should give you a hint of some of what we're going to do during that stream.
So remember,
to spoil it
Saturday,
here,
not happening. Sunday we're doing 10-year anniversary. Please come by.
Yep. And this is the anniversary of the YouTube channel, not the site, obviously, because that has a different anniversary. Because it started in May of '99, more or less. But this is for the YouTube channel, which we started by,
2013,
ready to play
man.
Destiny. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We were all looking forward to it.
And after that, also Saturday, April 1st, also again no stream because unfortunately I have work. And if everything goes according to schedule, I guess we'll be going back to Divinity on Saturday, April 8th. That's the plan as of right now, anyway.
Wow, yeah, I can't tell you how happy Leah is going to be. She's been looking forward to that for forever. So, next 2 Saturdays off. Next Sunday coming up, anniversary stream. Please come in and join us for that. All right, well, thanks everyone for tuning in, and please feel free on any of our scheduling updates. Please feel free to check out our YouTube channel and our website. The website schedule listings are rampancy.net/schedule. So until next time, I am Blackstar, he is Narcogen, we are Rampancy, and we certainly hope to catch all of you next time. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
When they see this
world's end. They will come for us. To savor the fruitless struggle. To its last drop. It's who they are. Let them come and see. Our shape